tape as I spoke the words.
Right.
We're also going to call Rick English, Rick Dick Dickey, and get his take on Bohemian Rhapsody. It's kind of going to be my decision whether I go see it or not, based on what he says. Do KGoat and Mayday have been playing something? I don't know what it is. Black Ops, I think it is, right? They keep talking about zombies. We're going to find out about that. I played a 2D side-scroller, which is very rare for me. Can't wait to tell you about that one. I watched some videos. I think KGoat watched them too. Mayday?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Allie probably didn't because she don't do that kind of thing.
Yep, fuck y'all.
She just read the notes.
Yep.
I can't wait to review those. That's going to be fun. I'm very good at it, too. I think I'm going to use words like cinematography and, things like that. I'm trying to get better at it.
You're a good reviewer.
If you say things eloquently, you can say worse things.
There you go.
Like that.
Right.
Just like that right there. That was fucking
rolled
huge.
right off the tongue.
Yeah. Couldn't get above Mystic output.
Majestic.
Or whatever. I'm trying to do better because Mr. Underwear makes fun of me. It was like the most underhanded compliment that Paul gave me this week.
Oh, what did he say?
He said something like, I could get away with something or something because I'm intelligent, I just speak funny. I was like, I got it. That was like a compliment.
Yeah.
It was real.
Coming from Paul, I think that's pretty dynamite.
Yeah, he called me intelligent. I just got a funny delivery.
Like I've always said, like if I'm on stage and like Paul's there and he's laughing and nobody else, mission successful.
Right.
You know, he's just one of those guys I want to make laugh, and if I do, I think it's funny.
He knows there's just a disconnect between what's in my brain than what either comes out my mouth or even worse, when I type into the phone.
Oh yeah.
It turns into retardation. They're like, oh boy, this kid's special. I have to get him tested like Mayday. Front lines, dude. I also watched some Scoop Show. Good guy. That review is going to be wonderful.
Wait, he's got another
There's
one out?
so many good things.
God, dude. God, I can't wait for that.
Tuesday when I started on the show, we had no guest. We're doing the show, right? Fuck that intro.
What are you talking about?
What
It's
time is it?
8:02.
All right, perfect. 2 minutes in, baby. Already treading water.
Damn.
So Tuesday night when I go to start putting this show together, I kind of had nothing. Like nothing. So I started thinking, oh man, well, let's call Dickie, and I'm thinking a phone call, something fun to do. Maybe we'll have multiple guests. We'll just have them over the phone. And so I knew he's seen Bohemian Rhapsody, so I wanted to find out about that. And then Dr. Danny, I know, watched that documentary he had a heart-on for, and his light body was glowing about it. And so I'm like, man, we'll call him. And then I contacted KGoat about coming on, just not even to come on, just to make a phone call about some video game shit. And he's like, oh, you want me to do the show? And I'm like, all right, well, I ain't going to say no. I'm like, fucking right, that would be perfect. And we had no idea then. We were just going to talk about video games.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then, bam.
Wow.
Shit changed. We can still talk about video games, though, yeah?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Right off the bat, though, Allie last week bought us tickets to a Nazi party. I'm like, what the fuck?
Shut up. No, I fucking did not.
I don't
Come to
even
find out it was.
Yeah, I barely like Southern Brutality, and I definitely do not like Iron Maiden.
Fuck, man. Stop.
What is that?
We like to party, baby.
Is that
We're having a party.
Little C or whatever his name
Little
is?
Joe C.
Joe C, yeah.
I'm going platinum.
Why are you playing that?
Because we like to party.
Yeah, we like to party.
I don't know. Kid Rock was in town.
Especially we like to party to Kid Rock.
Yeah, pretty sure that's
He's
definitely not
tremendous, dude.
Iron Maiden or Southern Brutality.
If Kid Rock was up there last night, I would have had a way better time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a performer, actually. I've seen him live.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
I bet you did.
We're digressing. So Allie gets us the tickets to the Nazi party, and we
Stop saying that.
she gets his ticket to Southern Brutality, and then we're gonna go to the show, right?
Yeah.
Well, we get there, and Kevin's working.
Hey.
Usually KGoat there. He's working the door, and we're like, all right, this is gonna be kind of fun, right? Just be a good time. And as soon as we got there, you were like, man, you gotta fucking see this.
Yeah.
You were visibly shaking. Like you did not. It was not funny. It was not a joke. It wasn't like, hey, dude, you got to see this. You were like,
it was.
You need.
You gotta see this. Yeah. Like, wow, you guys are here. Let me show you something that could endanger your life.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how you came at it. It was like real as fuck.
Like before I got there, Mark had texted me, about it, and I'm like, he's just joking, like there's no way.
Right.
And then like 30 minutes later, he sends me the flyer, and I was like, no fucking way, this is real life.
Oh, yeah.
I was supposed to be in for 7. I ended up going in like 6:15. I get in there, and Trey's like, "Oh man, have you heard?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I heard."
We're gonna die.
We're gonna die.
So basically, the flyer was. It said the band's name. I don't even know the band's name.
Maiden Immortal.
All right. It had the band's name. It had and this is done with poor fonts and
Yeah,
like just
really
a real
bad,
simple.
yeah.
It took them 15 minutes in Paint Shop Pro to whip this thing together, and it says like a white power show or something like that.
It was,
on
It
it.
said rock for white power.
Yeah, rock for
that.
white power.
And then the Iron Man band's name, the cover band's name, the fucking like a Nazi flag clip
Nazi, yeah.
art, and then it's like it said something about
it had,
Southport Hall and their whole address and
yeah,
everything.
the address in big
no.
font.
Yeah.
In big font.
And then it said 10 p.m. like a start time.
Terrible fonts, by the way.
Whites
It's
only
very
or
Yeah,
something
poorly.
10
like that.
p.m.
It said
whites
whites
only.
only.
Yeah.
So this
What the
thing's
fuck,
it's
man?
ridiculously done. You could tell it wasn't done like as a promotional piece. It was done as slandering.
Right.
Because then
Definitely.
they even didn't go put it like I started thinking about it. I'm like, all right, Southern Brutality is definitely not involved because their name's not on the flyer for one. And they put the time for people to go after Southern Brutality was already over.
Right.
So I could tell the malicious thing was being done to this Iron Maiden cover band. And dude, I'd be damned if I didn't think back in the day that like an Iron Maiden band was kind of anti-Semites. Like I don't know why I thought that. I kind of looked on the internet. There's a little bit about it, but it's not like this big known thing that Iron Maiden was. Like they might have got accused of it for some song or something they did. It wasn't a big deal though. So I'm like, all right, this is fucking kind of weird, like an attack on that. And then the next thing I went, this was done malicious because they were either too stupid to know the area that they were posting in wasn't their target market. Like they were either ignorant or they did it purposely to instill
Yeah.
some kind
I
of
think
action.
it was done maliciously for
Yeah,
sure.
I do
on
too.
purpose.
Yeah, so me, I still can't, I'm not going to come to a conclusion on that because what if this is an out-of-town band, they might not know that you don't go promote that in the area surrounding.
No,
like,
man. No, man.
I'm just saying. If
I'm
it was
telling
done out of any intelligence, like if it was real, right? If they really were going to promote this show like that, when I say they, I would have meant the band because God knows Southport barely puts up a fucking Facebook event. Whoever that printer is, man, he maybe needs to do a little more.
They got that old laser jet, bro.
Yeah. So
There you go, yeah.
So I knew for a fact it's not the venue and it's not Southern Brutality. So it could have been either a really dumb move on a marketing like street team for this band, or it was somebody who did it maliciously. So if you can't come to that conclusion, right? That's where what is coming up like fuels me, and to me the worst person involved, worse than the person who made that flyer. There's somebody in this situation even worse than them in my eyes. But anyway, we get there, we
Yeah, we didn't know.
KGoat
and we
shows
were already
us,
there.
and I'm like, oh my God, like that's bad. Like, oh fuck. And then it's uneasy already. It was an awkward crowd.
I wanted to
you
leave
know, to begin with.
instantly. I was fucking scared. I was ready to leave.
And then Mark walks up, and dude, he is fucking terrified.
Yeah.
Like you could tell instantly that this was like a real life moment to where like things just go out of your control. And next thing you know, it felt like we were all walking around with like targets on us. Like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm at a fucking Nazi party. I didn't even know. Like, Allie made us go.
He had fucking cops surrounding the place, and I still didn't feel safe.
Yeah. Yeah, they kept circling the place.
Yeah, that didn't make things better.
No.
Like, it just made it worse. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, God, that's fucking... And the cops, dude, they're fucking standing behind the cars.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, nobody wants to die over this.
Y'all got vests on. Why don't y'all come stand up here with us?
Guess what? A vest don't protect your head.
Pickle ain't here. Got nobody to hide behind because John's inside. So, dude, Mark comes up and he's like visibly like shaking about it. He's like, it's on the fucking news. It's on the fucking news.
Yeah.
Like now it's even worse because The fucking stupid WWL. You fucking, I wish you were listening because
Yeah.
you're a fucking heartless scum.
You're gross.
Unfit
Yeah.
to be in society, more or less use your power you have to manipulate society. Because what you did was atrocious.
Gross.
Like, that was fucking bad. You know how hard it is? It costs money, right? Say Mark wanted to promote a show on their fucking stupid, channel. And with these fucking morons that run it and fucking
Watch it.
fact checkers and moral compass are these disgusting fucking pricks. You fucking cunt bastards. You put me and a lot of people's lives in danger, you dumb fucks.
Yep.
Yes, they did.
Like if Mark wanted to advertise on that channel, wanted to buy some advertisement to put a flyer up on it, and maybe somebody mentioned the name of the place in the show that was taking place, they would have charged him a lot of fucking money. But some asshole, whether it be a fucking racist or somebody with a vendetta against someone they think is racist, put a fucking target on a place, and what did you do? You did what they were too cheap and didn't have the power to do. You advertised the fuck out of it while the show was going on.
Yep.
right, so everybody's getting pissed off and everybody's sharing it. and-
Everybody's home safe. Nobody's in danger. You still don't know no facts. If you want to run with the story the next day and fucking say that happened, that's fine. But based on no evidence and you have no facts and you have the place you call and the band you contact pleading with you that they have no idea what you're talking about. They did not do it. They're turned off by that. You don't run with the fucking story. And then the disgusting
headline.
fucking people put a headline. Flyers promoting whites only event posted in Jefferson Parish. That's it. That's what you fucking put with a picture of it with a Nazi symbol.
With
like you
his
sick
address
fucks.
and name of his club right in the middle of the
Yes.
fucking picture.
Right.
You sick fuck,
Yeah.
because then no one reads articles. Everybody scrolls through on Facebook and they don't even click it because
People were commenting on it without reading the article.
Right.
80% of the people read the headline.
So irresponsible, no responsibility. You fucking put the lives of people who were there and police in danger
Yes.
because you don't give a fuck. You just want somebody to click on your
Clickbait, bro.
fucking
It's clickbait.
ad.
That's what Mark
so
was saying
that
all night.
You
It's
can see
clickbait.
the advertisement for a
Everything
fucking
that
Slave
fucking
Nation
page
event.
posts is clickbait. They do this shit all the time. They post racially charged stories from other places in the country that had nothing to do with us just to get people to click on it, and they think it happened here.
You know, real ass people that work side by side together, day to day, right? Real people out there fucking living real lives, work hand in hand with multiple different fucking races. And God forbid you call tech support, you going all over the fucking country or world.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling.
They
Tech
are
Support.
not.
Thank you for choosing Cox Communications.
They are not racist people. Like the majority of this fucking world, I would love to believe are not racist people. But what people are letting things do is small groups dictate to the masses. They have people wanting the show canceled. You cancel that show, never do another fucking show. Nobody can have shows.
Nope.
Right, because anybody can do something like this,
Right.
and then, right.
That's the one thing fucking dumb fuck Bush said. You can't let terrorists control us. You can't so then he passes a Patriot
Right, because
Act.
this literally
but we're not
was
going
an
on this.
act.
This is
Posting that
CMZ.
flyer, posting that flyer was an act of terror. Like it really was. It
Kevin,
was
were
only
you
done
scared?
to scare people.
What's that?
Like it felt like it was real shit.
There was like a possibility where like I thought something would go down, and I even told y'all jokingly, but I was serious.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
If I die at a Southern Brutality show, I'm gonna be really mad.
Me too.
Especially at
I
Allie,
was wearing
she
a
bought
shirt.
those fucking tickets.
Me and Kevin were both wearing shirts. I'm like, they're gonna find our bodies with the shirt on.
Dude, yeah, and I had worn an
That's
American
why I don't
flag.
wear logos.
I'd worn an American flag vest to Southport months ago, and Trey took it, and it's been in the sound booth all along. So when I get there, I'm like, I'm gonna steam, I'm gonna stir shit up. I'm gonna wear the American flag vest.
Right.
And like 15 minutes in, I'm like, dude, I'm way uncomfortable. So I took that bitch off.
Yeah.
But then I bared my Southern Brutality shirt, and I'm like,
Should turn that
This
bitch
This ain't
inside.
much better.
But early in the night, they did have a young black fella come in, and he asked me what was going on. And I said they got a local band, they got a torn act. He goes, "It's all night." I was like, "Yeah, it's all night." And he just kind of gave me a head nod and walked out, And then and there, I was like, okay, I told Mark, I'm like, dude, yeah, this just happened. I don't know,
Right.
And but yeah, no, I mean, it was what y'all left what? Before the Iron Maiden band?
No, about
No, we
middle,
were about two
midway.
songs in, three
Let me
songs.
tell you something. Iron Maiden's music is boring.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And they played for 2 hours.
Yeah,
Two hours.
You could
2
tell
hours.
they were doing it well, and they had a lot of stage prop. It looked cool, But yeah, I hate Iron Maiden so much that it didn't matter how good
So
they
y'all
did it.
y'all left at what, like 10?
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
tell-
about 10 because
All
we
right,
were
well,
trying
let me
to
tell
go
you
to
what
Babylon.
happened at 10:30.
Oh wait,
All right,
before
all
you
right.
get there,
Oh boy.
there was literally moments while we were there that I came and stood by you just because I didn't want you to be alone. I'm being serious.
Yeah,
I
and then
was
we were
like,
standing in the doorway.
I was like, I really love the fuck out of Kevin because I kept looking over there by you to make sure you were okay. We had a code word. We were gonna go. Oh, yeah.
God,
if
you
you heard
serious?
that, that meant
down.
get down. Yeah.
Dude, and
I was like,
we've been
I
watching.
really did. Like, I had convinced myself that the potential for something to happen was like there.
It was, yeah.
And
me
then it's
too.
like,
I
I
couldn't
look
even
around.
enjoy
I'm like,
Southern Brutality.
I'm like, man, I don't want to fucking like leave you and fucking Mark and Brian. Like the people out of there really did feel like, man, these are all like our friends and shit. I don't want to leave. Like I didn't feel right leaving.
Right.
But then Allie wanted to leave.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
She
could not.
bought the tickets to the Nazi party. So
I was just, I kept thinking, all I was doing was trying to watch the band, and all I could think about was, all right, if they come in, I got to jump behind the bar. I'm going to try to hide my crawl, see if I can get through that window. Like, I'm trying to think of what's the best way, and the Mark's like, oh, the best way is to go through this way. I'm like, yeah, right across the fucking place. Like, I'm not bulletproof. So, like, honestly, we've been watching so much Daredevil. We watched that fucking movie this weekend, and, like, I'm fucking feel
And they
like
just
real
had,
life
like, a
is like
shooting
that.
at,
Like,
like,
there
a
was just a
country bar.
shooting at a bar in
yeah.
California,
Oh, yeah.
and it was just this week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people are riled up. I'm scared. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's a shame.
That's
And
why
I finally
WW
didn't feel
that's
safe
disgusting
somewhere,
when
and it
they
really
do.
fucking sucked.
all right, so then we leave, and then what happens?
Man, look. They come in
Who's
12
they?
fold
Who's
from
they?
all exits and entrances. Click, 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 click. Well, I duck, right?
Right.
I got a Rambo knife on me.
Holy
I
shit.
get up, I press A, I double jump, boom, slice one's
What?
throat, grab the AK, one down,
Whoa.
two down.
What?
I saved the
Multi-kill.
day. Mark handed over the rights to Southport to me.
You get
We are-
Dungeness crabs, Bob?
we are turning it into an Dungeness crab
Damn.
buffet, 24/7, 365 days a week. It's
So
gonna
let
be
me get
called.
this straight. You went from bending that fucking complex over and fucking it to like now owning that bitch.
Basically.
that was
What?
No, man.
Gangsta.
It was you know, and you hear, you know, like testimonies from people that have been in like mass shootings and everything, and you read articles and you hear videos, you know, the survivor, and they say, you know, it's just like lights and big, you know, sounds and everything, and I'm deaf. You know, so like the Iron Maiden shitty music was loud.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So like I'm just looking at like some guys, you know, having fun and moshing or whatever, and like I can't tell, like if they're getting shot or not.
Oh my
You know, I'm
God.
just seeing like motion and everything,
Oh.
and like
Good thing you weren't doing drugs.
good thing.
Yeah.
I might have been.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But like I could imagine it being quite like that. Like I, you know, like when they were like, you know, they weren't like a big mosh because Iron Maiden sucks.
Right.
You know, but they had like 4 drunk guys and they were all pushing with everything. I'm like, honestly, from this point of view with the loud music, I have no idea if they're just playing around or they're getting shot. You know, it's super hard to tell, man.
Dude, it was a weird feeling.
It was a super weird feeling.
Every car that passed by, I'm like, oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
my
shit.
neck is killing me from going to the door, looking at the
Yeah.
bar,
Oh,
looking
man.
at the
Your
band,
spidey
looking
senses
at the
won't
door.
hide.
Yeah, like every car that passed, it triggered me to look left.
The Iron Maiden band starts playing, and like all these bald-headed fucking white dudes start pouring in. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is
That's the
this?
last thing we need right now.
Yep.
Right.
The thing is, you don't need to put whites only on a fucking Iron Maiden because only white people are dumb enough to go to that. Like, dude, no person with any soul or rhythm can fucking go to an Iron Maiden show. The music's just not for them.
Let me just make one point. Whoever made that flyer does not know Southport because Southport will book Fifth Ward Weeby and only have white people.
Yeah, right.
Right?
So you know what? Fuck you, whoever made the flyer, and double fuck WWL.
Yeah.
You know, fuck those gross people.
They put out fake propaganda. Like
Yep.
somebody made a poorly done like attack on somebody, and then you went and promoted it. Like
Yep.
that's fucking disgusting. You could have blurred it all the shit out. You could have protected the fucking people that were there. But no, you go fucking promote it at goddamn showtime.
Address, boom, right in the middle, in
Yeah.
bold font, the biggest font on the fucking flyer.
Oh, such a bad font. Yeah.
I think Southport
It's
should
called
get free
Show Card.
promotion for the hose and a Rappy New Year party. Not real radio. They should have to do free ads for us.
Free crab legs.
Yeah, why don't you promote that? Doing something good to uplift the.
What's what
The
Mark
community.
says? He's like, dude, I do so much good, you know, with this venue. I do so much good, and I've made the news twice. It's one for fucking juvenile getting arrested and this shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, where's the, and you see that a lot, dude. It's like, they always want to focus on the negative. The negative gets, much further than the positive.
There's multiple times at schools that they have like bomb threats. And I know, like, and poor Newman goes through it all the time with people writing graffiti on it and bomb threats and all that. And they don't go and fucking plaster it all on the goddamn news. Like, while it's going on, like, have some fucking decency, you fucking disgusting pricks. You put people's lives in danger.
So
like, thank God nothing happened.
No,
but,
yeah. No, everything, besides everybody kind of being on edge, the night went quite smooth. It was the first time that I've ever seen Mark call like a curfew. It was like 10:30. You guys got to get out.
Dude, he did an extraction mission for the female bartender.
Oh yeah.
They like had to go and get her and then bring her out to a car and then boom, she was gone. Then I really wanted to leave. I'm like, wait, if the women are going, when do the children get to go? I need to go. I'm like, fuck, man. That's one time I was like, God damn it, I wish I had a vagina. I could be escorted out of this fucking place. I don't have to be a hero.
I did have one guy come up to me with his phone, and it was just right at that peak hour where it just kind of started surfacing. And he came up to me with his phone, and he's looking at me, looking at his phone, walking. I'm like, here we go. He's like, dude, did you see this? I'm like, yeah, unfortunately, I saw it. He's like, I'm not a racist. I'm like, I know you're not, man. I was like, just some asshole made of. I'm not a race. I don't want to be associated with this.
Just leave then.
Like, dude,
bye.
I was like,
Fuck.
calm down, dude. I was like, calm down.
again.
The police have been notified. Blah, say blah.
What's up, everybody? It's Magneto.
What's up,
What's
man?
up?
It's all things funny to you, huh?
That is the $1 million question right there.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah, buddy.
My frontline dog. What's
Yeah.
happening, baby? What's
Yeah.
happening, baby? Boy, we did it last night. We
Yeah,
survived.
that'd be one of the shows I'd have to go see.
Yeah, no. Not many people, pal. God damn.
All right, guys, y'all have fun, man.
All right, man.
Thank you,
Talk to
man.
you later. Dude, I do feel bad for that guy. Like, God, you don't sign up for that shit.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I
so-
wouldn't. If you would have told me that, I'd have been like, really?
And then, like, for us, it's like our safety, right? We go, oh, we were inconvenienced because we felt like we could give a fucking drive-by shooting at any moment. Like, you kind of get over it. But for them, man, you're fucking with, like, their livelihood and their,
multiple
that's their
people's
survival.
livelihoods,
Like,
yeah.
I go to work the next day. I
Right.
just had a little interesting weekend. This is their life. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I've been fucking so disgusted and pissed off all day about this. Like,
They definitely need to find the
it's
person
fucking
who did
bad.
that, and they should be. I don't
Oh,
know.
dude,
That-
yeah.
Hey,
to
do
me, it's
y'all
an act
know-
of terrorism.
Hey, Kevin, do they have cameras on the front of Southport or anything where they put those flyers?
I asked Mark about that, and I can't give you a definite answer. The only thing Mark said that somebody hit the side deck of Southport like a month ago, and he said he's still waiting on the video footage of that.
Yeah,
So that's what I told him. I was like, well, good luck getting that footage.
at night. So
What?
Yeah.
What?
I saw people I haven't seen in years out again at night. So
Oh, well,
They,
They're vampires.
And then it was in Jefferson Parish, so they don't have those New Orleans cameras. Like
Yeah,
what
no,
they
they
call the
don't.
safety cameras or
No.
whatever. So there's like probably no evidence of them going put it in the neighborhood either.
yeah. Well, I would hope that the news. It's not. Never mind. It's fucking sad. That's what's sad. That's what the news and the state of the world is right
It's
now.
gross.
They feed
It's
on
gross.
it. It's
Yeah.
like it's. And you know what? There is fucking racist people out there.
Oh, 100%.
There definitely is.
100%.
So it's like, man, this shit racism does exist.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the topic of racism and how they're trying to stop it is failing miserably.
failing.
And they know it is, and they're okay with it. And as long as this country's divided 50-50, they'll let the fucking war rage on, and they'll get their viewers, and they'll get their votes, and things will be the things.
Unfortunately, it sucks to say this, but everybody has the right to be a racist. You have a right to be whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, just people choose to be bad people. And that's when you get racist and, all that hateful shit. It's gross.
Yep.
It's a gross world we're living in. It's
fucked
not
up.
getting
It
it's
is.
not getting any
Shut
better.
up. You're so gross.
Gross.
right.
But on a positive note,
Yeah,
Southern
please.
Brute,
Yeah, what
Southern
did you
Brute
think?
did a 3-piece last night, which coming from an experience in a band with a 3-piece, let me tell you, it's not easy to pull off. and them motherfuckers pulled it off.
Where they usually get like a 12-piece.
Yeah,
Those
they
are big
usually,
guys.
yeah.
Usually get 12 pieces of
Because
fucking Popeyes before the
like
show.
I think the way they write, like John only strums one note, then the other guitarist fills in the lead, then the third guitarist puts in the rhythm. So it's like a 3-section guitars, and Matt plays one. I think Matt just plays the A string. The other bass is behind the stage. He's too ugly to get on stage. They won't let him get on stage.
Right.
He plays all the E and the D's, right? And then Scott, the drummer, he's real. He's like the only drummer. But yeah, no, they killed it. All bands killed it.
That boy's like ripped up, huh?
Yeah, he's ripped up.
Like upper body.
Yeah.
And he like falls apart towards the midsection, but he's like up there all fucking. He's got them big, I don't know what they call it. They go from your neck to your shoulders. Yeah, he's got them big traps
abs,
up there.
Stats.
He's got
Wesley
all
Snipes, total gym. Watch that commercial, bro. That's great.
He looks like the like if you were watching a movie and they had a guy in a trailer that like abused his wife. That would be him. That's what he looks like.
Pizza ready is dinner.
He's got the big upper body and low legs. You know who else has low legs?
Who that?
Oh, that Chris Cass. I got some skinny ass
I see you. You see me.
legs. What's up? I'm Chris Cass. I got some skinny ass legs.
Dude, I'll give my review of Southern Brutality. Matthew David looked like a fucking statue up there. That was a couple of times I wanted to check his pulse. He definitely needs to get more liquored up before those shows.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Agreed.
come on.
No, don't encourage
Come on,
that.
Mr. David.
Agreed.
You don't want them to have a Memorial Day massacre.
Yeah,
No,
he
we
he
don't.
needs to work on his stage presence and his flyers. Them things look like shit. But man, and poor John Target, I guess him doing so much more work on their guitar. Oh, I felt so bad for him.
It slows them down.
They got halfway through the set, and I looked over at that merch table, and I said, it's a shame they can't quit because they got a lot of fucking merch.
They got a
It
lot of
sucks.
merch.
They're
Let me
going to
tell
have to keep playing. He's not going to start doing any better. It's going to just get increasingly harder and harder for him to play guitar. He was doing the dance, like he replaced some of the guitar riffs, and in between song banter with this new dance he's got, didn't even have a beat, just dancing it out. Shake it out. I shake it out. I shake it out. And the next song is called Seek Help. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Dude, in the middle of the damn show. I'm like, there's no way they're going to do that song that sounds like a fuck. We've joked about it being a fucking Nazi song on this goddamn show. Like, it sounds like that. I don't care what it is. I understand he's not saying that. The song's about the
Saying
war or
seek
something.
hell, like
I
S-E-E-K-H-E-L-L.
understand. It's not what it fucking sounds like to me.
No, not at all.
And it's obvious. Is this it?
Did you tone down the?
It's heavy. It's fucking
That
heavy.
actually sounds wicked.
That's good, but you don't even have the part that we
I
were
don't think
talking
that's
about.
the right song. It's not the right song.
That's good, man. Flow irrelevant, but still good. You're right. You get the right band. But anyway, they go into that song, and I'm like, oh, bad timing. Like, that's just sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta. I don't care if that's your favorite song to play or not, man. You just gotta go, you know
need
what?
to cut it.
Yeah, but realistically, that's not how you pronounce those words that you're saying it sounds like, so it doesn't really sound like that.
Dude, realistically, it fucking sounds like it. And
Okay, well.
it's not a secret or something that hasn't been joked about millions of times. Like, I felt bad for them because they have been, no one has any proof at all because they never can divulge it. But it has been jokes made about Southern Brutality being a racist fucking band.
Well, because they used to have the rebel flags and all that,
Since
so
we
people
first
think
met
that
him. And the funny thing is now Levi becomes everybody's like token black guy. Like there's no racist in the metal community because Levi's been in everybody's band.
No,
It's like,
because
damn,
Levi wears
it's like
the rebel flag
It's like
and
a
all
gay guy who's got a kid. And I'm like, Jesus, man. Nobody can be racist in the metal community because Levi's in it too. It's like, man, if Levi didn't exist, man, they would have fucking been shut this fucking scene down.
Yeah, they would.
That's funny.
That Southern metal's all
What a
about
mess.
ropes and trees.
Mayday, what did you think of the show, man?
Man, it was weird, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like the whole thing, and it just got creepier throughout the night.
Did you feel the potential for something bad to happen? there?
Yeah. Once I was there and I saw you moving in and out a little bit, I was kind of like, all right. And then I saw the escort and all that. It was like, all right, wait.
Shit's
And then the
getting
cops
real.
showed up, and I was like, okay, wait. And then, hey, you know what? You know what triggered me?
What?
You know what really triggered me?
What?
When Trey came in and he was like, "There are a bunch of cops here," and he shut the door, and I was like, "Oh shit, shit's going down." I was looking, I was like, "I'm gonna go in the sound booth. I'm gonna duck behind Trey.
Shut that little flimsy door like that wasn't gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna go hide under the console and pull some shit on me." Like,
That's what I was thinking all night too, because there was at least like 6-7 people on the deck, smoking it all at once. I'm like, okay, if anybody runs up with a gun and wants to spray, they won't make it in because they'll see people at the deck and they'll shoot at them. And I'm standing in front of a glass fucking door. One of them stray bullets is going to bust my dome.
And there was
bruh.
no way for you to go.
No.
Like it would have been a long run.
If I would have ducked, I would have been shot. If I would have stayed still, I would have been shot. And I'm too fat to run fast.
That was a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
Like it was some of the worst feeling I ever had.
Yeah. It was a
I would be a
heightened.
pussy and go fucking hide in the corner. Like I was like, man, thank you, Pickle. I was gonna go hide like kind of by the kitchen. It was so dark over there. I'm like, I got all black
You have
on.
to get there though.
This is how fucking nutty though the situation gets. I was like, I'm gonna have to take my glasses off. I'm wearing all black. I could get in the darkness to hide. I just gotta take my glasses off because they'll reflect light and they might shoot at that. Like I'm thinking about this nutty shit. I was trying not to make fun of Allie like I wanted to, but the whole time I was doing the same thing.
Man, you did a good job of acting like you weren't worried. You
But
kept acting
somebody's
like I was
gotta
crazy
fucking be
'cause
the
I was just
strong
like,
one.
Dude, I'm fucking scared. And he's just
Yeah,
like, "Oh."
you were pretty cool as a cucumber. You were telling jokes to me and shit. Yeah,
I
it
was
good.
trying. There was
Yeah.
nothing we could do about it. It's like fuck.
I mean,
was
there were
like,
things we
man.
could have done. We could have abandoned those motherfuckers a lot sooner.
But situations like that, it is big for me to go take extra attention to you remaining calm. You don't want to start panicking and thinking irrational because
Right.
then a danger that's not really there could be manufactured by your paranoia.
Mm-hmm.
So I do try to take pride in a high stress situation like that to at least try to make rational decisions. And
Right.
the rational decision to me was to go fucking hide, but we didn't because I didn't want you and Mark to die alone.
I had two plans. Plan A was just hoping and praying that if they entered the building, that they would just pass me up. Like, I'm thinking like 2 or 3 of them would come
Yeah,
in.
with that shirt on.
No, definitely not. Yeah, but I mean, at one point I put my flannel over it, so
Yeah,
I
that
felt a
made
little
it better.
safer. I felt like I had like fake body armor. You know when they put sunglasses on you, like they can't see me. I can be whoever I want.
People who wear flannel shirts usually just shoot themselves.
So plan A was hopefully they just bypass me and they start shooting. This is cue for me to grab the money till and just run. So I get out of there alive.
get paid
plus 400.
and alive.
Yeah, plus $400 richer. Okay. Plan B was to actually try to be like a hero and take one out before they slaughtered all of us.
What did you decide? Did you decide?
Plan A.
I thought about the hero thing too. I did consider it. Like if somebody did come in, they shot Kevin. I'm going to be the next one? Do I tackle him to protect these people? And I looked out and I'm like, fuck these Nazi bastards. I'm getting the hell out of here.
They had one point, and Mark and Ryan wasn't in my line of sight. So unfortunately, they were all involved in my plan. But you 3 were there. I'm like, okay, if this happens now, what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna bear hug Mayday, Czar, and Allie, and just run out the door with them. Like, I got
Bust through that door.
Oh well.
Bust through that
No, I had
motherfucker.
Allie.
I was
I had
already
all
on the other
3 of
side of
y'all.
the bar.
I
Y'all
had
were
all 3 of
outside. I was
y'all.
already
You
on
shouldn't have saved her. She bought us tickets to that fucking place. We paid good money for that. Oh man! After that, though, we made it through a couple of Iron Maiden songs. I'm like, you know what? I can't take this. I don't like Iron Maiden. And then I couldn't stay on the deck too long because it just felt too dangerous. It just felt silly at that point. Like I'm cold and I feel like I'm in danger. So we bounced up out of there and went and seen. It was kind of cool though because we were like, oh fuck, it's still early. What are we gonna do? And Dustin Cole was playing
I
over it.
suggested to go to Babylon. You're going to talk about I bought
You did.
tickets the other thing, but I suggested
I
to go
know,
to Babylon.
and we were like, great, another Nazi party. What is this?
Y'all go
Not
from
even
one
close.
to another.
Not
Yeah.
even close.
But we didn't learn our lesson, so we listened to Allie and went over there. And, dude, I got to say one thing. Dustin walks up, super fucking awesome guy. He doesn't twitch nearly as much as that article would lead one to believe. It's not
He
true.
doesn't,
I think
no.
they
Was
made
that a
an article.
WWL article as well?
Yeah, probably.
Probably was. Fucks.
But man, he's super fucking nice guy.
Yeah, he's a
man.
nice guy, yeah.
He's great. And
Yeah, hit
Seth,
that whole band.
yeah, they are. All them
Seth,
guys
I
are
love
really
Seth.
cool.
Yeah, I love Seth. And that dude can play the fuck out that guitar too. I've said
Yeah,
that
he
multiple
did, dude.
times.
I watched
yeah.
him last night.
Oh,
This
yeah, and
dude's-
sing his
he was
ass
great.
off.
He's smart as fuck.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
never known that by the
What does that
haircut,
mean?
but he's like a really smart guy. He's got like all kinds of degrees, and he's like a
Really?
professor and shit. Yeah,
Oh, the bass player.
yeah.
All right, yeah. Thought you were talking about Dustin for a second. I was like, oh, okay.
No, Dustin's smart too. Just a cool fucking guy.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
super laid
Definitely.
back.
Well,
Yeah,
it was
it's
like
a-
we had such a high tension night that when we got there, it felt very relaxed. Like those dudes are so calm and cool. They don't have any egos, so they just kind of everybody has a real
they got a steel
conversation.
door
Like
that
they
you
don't
can
talk
lock.
about bullshit. And we had like real. It was really refreshing because we had like real conversations about stuff, and like it was really chill.
they're like people. You ever notice? I'm gonna say it. Southern Brutality's like gonna be performing on stage that night or a night coming up, and you have to fucking know about it. And it's like, it's very important to them. Like they're doing that when they're out. They're on, right?
Yeah.
Dustin Cole and them are total opposite. Like you'd wonder, are y'all getting ready to play?
Yeah.
They're just so fucking late, like they just
Laid
chilling.
back. Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they're like, oh yeah, well, we've got 2 more songs we're about to play, and it's like, all right, fucking awesome. And they get up there and they do a fucking incredible
Dude, they
job.
were so good.
Yeah, they were on last night. I guess they've been playing a lot because they felt really, really tight.
It was
man.
even better than the last time we saw him over there. A couple
And I
months
think that's
ago.
also partly due to the fact that he's got new songs, which I really like.
Yeah,
I'm
dude, his
liking the
original shit
direction.
is awesome,
Yeah.
man.
It's got to be fun to play a new song just because
Oh,
it ain't
definitely.
worn out for you.
Right.
And you made it. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
check this thing out.
Super tight as a trio, man. Super tight.
Those dudes are all very good. I agree.
The band before them, though, man, this fucking lead singer looked
Oh,
like the
they
little
wasn't
girl
terrible.
from Interview with a Vampire. And he loved his fucking self, and he loved what they were doing,
They
and boy,
played
it really
entirely
shone through.
too long. They really drug that shit out.
They
They-
like playing it. They're out of town band, right? They in town. They're playing Babylon, and they go into like a 20-minute drum solo and then a
Jesus.
guitar solo. And it's
Jesus.
like,
God.
come on, man!
Multiple
Like,
songs on the guitar solo. It's like, dude, do your lick and then get on with
Yeah,
it.
Dude,
right.
You know
they
what I
fucking
mean?
did the drum solo in the middle of James Gang Funk number 49. It's like the only cool song they did, and they fucking cut it at a weird spot and just do this random drum solo.
That was way too fucking long. It was
It's
like,
like,
dude,
all right,
that's
dude, we
great.
know you can
Yeah.
play.
Like
Yeah.
it was,
Then
and
they
the
played
covers
a-
they did were weird.
They played a Foo Fighter
They
song. and I'm
played
like,
"There
played
Goes
My
My
Friend.
Hero." Yeah, it was so bad.
Really?
Why would you play this?
the part that pisses me off is, I paid to get in there. Foo Fighters just plays for free. I can see Foo Fighters for free. Well, I
Then you
gotta pay to
see
hear you do a
poorly
bad
done
cover.
Foo
of it.
Fighters. Oh yeah.
So you got in for free to see Foo Fighters, but you had to pay to get into a place
To
that
hear
you,
it.
so you can die.
Fucking
Not
little
real
girl
Foo
vampire doing
Fighters.
it. Oh, it's so fucking slow getting his equipment off.
Oh,
Dude,
Oh, they
God,
were
dude.
fucking
this
slow.
guy was a singer, guitar player, right?
Yeah.
He had a little bit of an equipment, not a whole bunch. The
Dude, he had a-
drummer, who was not fast at all,
Right.
broke down his kit. Seth brought his whole kit in, set it up, and was about to do some fucking, tuning. And this guy still didn't have his fucking shit off the
Yeah,
stage.
they said that he insisted on putting everything
Dude,
inside the
it took like
cases
40
inside the
fuck
venue.
off, dude.
Oh yeah, he did that. He
It
sat
was
there and put it all in.
ridiculous.
Yeah. We've
God.
always been pretty quick on swap over. And now since I'm working, a few nights at Southport, he'll have me do like artist security and, just kind of make sure nobody goes in the back. And when bands get off, I go up there and take the gear off. And dude, they want to be all slow and so like, dude, you got 5 minutes to get your shit off.
Right,
Yeah,
get
exactly.
your shit. Get your fucking shit.
Let's go.
You already played too fucking long.
Right,
Get out of here.
right. I think they just want to be on stage.
Oh,
doesn't
they
matter,
do. It's an
doesn't matter
ego
if they're
trip.
playing or not. Just like, look, I'm up here. I'm higher than you. Look at me.
Oh, the guy was
Congrats. The most
very
hu-
much like that.
The
last
most
night.
humbling experience that you can have probably is to like be on stage. You do that great show. You're feeling super great about yourself. You think you're the most amazing fucking thing in the world because you learn to play an instrument, and then fucking instantly you gotta pack all the shit up and get on stage, and then you get kicked off, and the reality of the situation hits you. And I think it fucking crushes some people.
It's-
Other people, like, they don't want to accept that fact. They're
Right.
like, what are you doing? I don't need to hurry for nobody. Look, I just played an instrument, motherfucker.
Look, bro, I just performed.
It's like, man,
Whatever, dude.
fuck that shit. But fun time last night. It was cooler
Yeah.
to hang out
Glad
with
to be
everybody.
alive.
Yep.
I should have went to church today to praise and thank, but I didn't. So if we could just have a moment of silence to thank Jesus for helping us get through last night.
Fuck that, man.
Okay. No, okay.
I don't think he was going to save us. I think that's those people's God. Oh, man. Dude, speaking of Jesus, you want to call Dr. Danny
Sure
and get a
do.
little review of Above Majestic? Oh, man. Fuck that name. See if old Dr. Danny answers. We did watch most of it after the Saints game.
I don't care.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Call the house number.
He probably fucking scared. Let's well, that didn't work. We'll try him again. Let's try Rick and see if he answers like he said he was. Since we failed with the doctor. Doctor's probably scared to answer the phone. Probably hiding it under a table somewhere.
In all
find-
black with no glasses.
We may or may not find out what Rick thought of Bohemian Rhapsody. The anticipation.
Pretty much.
What's
Hello.
up, man?
What's going on?
And how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic.
Dude,
Sitting here.
Okay.
I'm listening to the show.
Oh man, I got a funny part about last night. I'm glad we get to talk. So, dude, Jack and Cassie walk in in between, like right before the Iron Maiden band starts. They walk in,
Right.
and they had no idea what they were walking into at all. Cause I was like, "Oh, y'all come to get killed with us?" And like Jack probably just thinking I'm an idiot, right? And then I'm like,
Right.
and then oh fuck, there was something else that said I can't remember what it was, but they had no idea they were at a fucking Nazi party.
Right? Turn around, walk right out the door. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Fuck.
man.
We hung in there.
Oh, man. What a day.
It's fucking
What
terrible.
a
Gross.
day. It was the text I woke up to this morning.
Oh,
Check this
no.
out. Whoa.
Oh.
Made you glad you dress up like a Pee-wee costume, huh?
Pretty much. Yeah.
But y'all got a
Yeah,
show
we-
coming up, right? Is it the night before, after Thanksgiving or something?
What's that? Oh, yeah, it was the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Nice.
And, yes, everyone is welcome. By all means, please.
Hell yeah.
Everybody come to the show.
Oh, I can't wait.
Wow.
So you got to see Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh man,
Oh.
you serious?
Oh, no.
Had a feeling.
Dude. Look, my impression as a Queen fan, because I'm going to be a very, very picky person. Fuck that movie.
What?
Oh.
Did you see it in Dolby?
Now, oh yeah, we saw it in Dolby, right in the middle, and it was great. It was great in Dolby. I mean, the music's good, and I wouldn't tell anyone not to go see it. But as a Queen fan, I feel fucking cheated. I'm so upset. I really am. Have you seen it yet?
No.
No.
And now I'm not gonna, since you said that.
No. Hey, you want look? And I've seen it twice.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I went 2 times. Well, my wife thought it was great when we left. She said, "You didn't think it was good?" I'm like, if I knew nothing about the band, I may have a few hang-ups about it still. But what I waited for all these years, and especially for a band where 2 of its, living members have their stamp on that shit, they're executive producers, and they let them get away with that story, I'm offended. I'm offended for you. I'm offended for people that don't know the real story.
You got told a
They're
lie.
probably pretty much. The timeline was inconsistent, which, hey, look, you're going to have in any movie, and especially any biopic like that. But they were so far off. There was one point my wife leaned in. She goes, "You okay?" I said, "No, I'm fucking annoyed.
Oh.
I'm annoyed."
You know, and
oof.
I'm guessing, all right, because I didn't see it, but I'm guessing that the things they elaborated on and kind of weren't true to life were like positive light things. Like, like the Doors, they embellished, all right, he supposedly didn't burn the house down, or a couple of scenes were like done up to make the fucking movie interesting and crazier than real life was.
Right.
Where
right.
in this, they fudged on things just to make this wonderful little peaceful band story to paint the band itself in such a great light.
Yeah, but even then, it was like the story that I could have taken about, 5 or more, maybe 8 or more things out that just didn't even happen, and replace it with a better version of the real events. That what really happened would have totally told a better story.
That's weird,
This whole, yeah. I mean, hey, look, spoiler alert, okay? Freddie Mercury did not break up the band. There was no begging him to come back or him begging them to take him back. Yeah.
He got AIDS and they wanted away from him.
Look, they even threw that.
He might drink out the same beer bottle.
Yeah, exactly. They threw it in. They sprinkled in that shit. What I would have liked to have seen was a very I wanted to see the battle with it. I wanted to see this sort of emotional triumph, like, holy shit, I'm going to die, but I'm still going to give you all great records. Kind of the stuff that we don't really know about. And I guess I would have liked to pull like that when you would not have even tarnished the man's legacy telling that story. Just this weird sort of leaving Live Aid as the whole story about it, which, hey, great performance, by the way. I mean, they nailed that scene in the end, but just that lead up, just this whole, oh, by the way, I have AIDS, let's go play the gig. It was just really like, hey, we forgot to get it in. Let's put it in here.
Oh, right.
I just think that, it just could have been way better for me. Is it a good movie for people that don't know anything about Queen? Sure. But I even told Phil, you could have given me the same movie, just put shit in order. You couldn't even get that right.
Damn.
Just very annoying.
Yeah, right. Why?
Very annoying.
It's like it got fucked up in editing, maybe, or something.
I guess. I don't know, man. But look, even the, when Jack and I were in there talking about the We Will Rock You scene, he was like, I know that's probably going to rub you the wrong way. I thought, okay, man, it may happen. When it got to, it stopped and put on the screen, London, 1980, and then it flashes to him with the mustache. I went, oh, you got to be shitting me, because we hadn't even gotten to the We Will Rock You scene yet.
Oh, what?
Like that, we're 3 years past that point, and we haven't gotten there yet. And I know it's coming.
You're right, bro. You see, that's the problem. You get a historian, like somebody who knows to go watch that. That's like a doctor watching ER. They're like, nah, this is bullshit.
Look, yeah, the positive thing about it, other than the HIV positive part, was Rami, however the hell you pronounce his name, dude,
Malachi.
Nailed it.
Yeah, really.
Like Malachi. The guy that I thought I'd be like, dude, he turned in an awesome performance. Really? He was great. I was like, all right, I can buy the fact that he's playing Freddie Mercury. He's doing well. It's a shame it's in this shit movie.
The writing was bad?
Yeah. Just whatever they decided to tell was, I'm just sitting there going, oh my God. I wanted to stand up in the whole thing and go, that's bullshit.
Yeah. I think they were, I really believe they weren't trying to please, to me, the people that they should have made the movie for. They should have made an adult movie for people who grew up loving Queen. Instead, they try to reintroduce Queen to a new, younger audience, and it's like, that's
and then
kind
tell them a bullshit story, so they're not even finding out the real shit. That sucks.
Why didn't you capitalize on the people, to me, the people like you that were major Queen fan? Make a movie for those people, not make a fucking bullshit fluff piece for a new generation. Like, that was dumb.
Correct. Well, and Scott Freelo and I were talking about that. It said,
"Oh, you poor bastard."
Oh, no, I love Scott. We were talking about that, and one of the things we said was like, if your target audience was non-Queen fans, at least tell the story the Queen fans can appreciate, and you'll rein the other ones in.
Right.
I don't know what they were trying to do here.
If they would have done the Doors to this, I think it would be huge.
Well, yeah, that's what I would have loved to have seen. I would have loved to have just gotten. Yeah, but at the same time, you still get that. It was still, people were like, "I'm so moved by it." I'm like, really? Because I love the guy and I wasn't moved. I had a movement, all right, just not one y'all.
Can you imagine if you would have had the movie where Sacha Baron Cohen was like banging dudes and doing blow off of penises and
so
shit?
awesome.
It would have been like, wow, great film.
Can anybody find me?
Right. somebody to shove it in.
Oh.
Look, the thing that I guess what I wanted, like I said, was, you could even put the Live Aid thing. I don't know. You could have bounced back like Pulp Fiction, like they was talking about before. I read this book about Freddie called Somebody to Love, which basically parallels his life while the AIDS epidemic is going on, and it all meets in the middle. But it was a very moving story because you kind of really felt like, damn, that so much sucks. But wow, look how he's just working all the way to the end. And you kept that privacy because he's trying to protect himself. Not only that, the rest of the guys in the band, you don't want to come out with some shit like that, and now they've got to deal with it too. He just took the whole world on his shoulders. That's the story I wanted everybody to see.
Right.
And they didn't get it.
Yeah, and it could have painted a picture of a different time. Like, boy, if that would have happened now, it would have been smeared. That would have been the whole band campaign. It would have become a movement. But back then it was like, no, this is going to ruin our stock.
I know. And really, especially today, you can tell that story. It's way more accepted today.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's so much, and his death is so much good for AIDS research. And it's a shame he didn't live long enough to even get to the part where you can live with it.
Damn. I think
it's a sad, his story is a sad but triumphant story. And instead, I got this, Freddie wanted to make solo records and we were against it. Really? Because you had put 2 out already, Roger Taylor. But in the movie, you're bitching that he's leaving to go do a solo record. Really? Yeah. These are the things that I notice. And I don't think I'd be so upset if their names weren't on it as executive producer. Like, who are you trying to fool?
Right.
So I was just, I was upset with it.
Yeah,
and a very close friend of mine came up because it sounds more like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Well, dude, on a positive note to end with, great show, dude. You and Jack and both bands did an amazing job, man. We had a great time.
Isn't Jack fabulous?
God, yeah.
Jack, just incredible on stage. That just, dude, I don't know, man. He's on another level.
Yes.
When y'all do Under Pressure, one of my favorite moments is like when he grabs you. Like it's almost the same time of the song every time. He like grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you in.
I know.
And it's like, this is like the most loving two people creating something bigger than themselves, like embracing. I'm like, this is fucking touching.
Yeah, and he's such a big, tall dude, too. I'm afraid he's going to crush me.
Yeah, he crushes you like a little bitch.
Right.
That's how I feel when Brawler hugs me. I know the feeling, man.
He's one of my faves, man. I'm so glad that he opens the show, and we're definitely going to do it again.
I'll be there.
Great job, man. Yeah, we can't wait to see it again.
I'm so glad that you guys are out there, man. Thank you for everything. We get a lot of support from you guys. We really appreciate it, man. Love y'all over there.
Same, man.
You deserve it, man.
And y'all give back, and we appreciate y'all, shouting us out and seeing you with this shirt on blew my mind. I'm like, oh my God, he's wearing our radio shirt up there. That was cool.
Oh yeah, hey, the outfit. Are you wearing the outfit?
Yeah. What's that for Queen for the Mollies?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh really? No Pee Wee that night. We're getting Freddie.
Yeah, you're getting Freddie.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, especially since that is, what do you know, the anniversary of his death.
What?
Yeah, yes,
oh, wow.
Outfit.
All right.
Fucking right.
So,
well, you better gay it up, pal.
You better believe it, baby.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Well, dude, thank you for the review. Now I don't have to go see this in a movie. I think I'm going to wait for it to come out and rent it and put some headphones on and just enjoy the music.
Here's the thing. If you're going to go, I would go see it. I'd go see it in Dolby. I'm not telling anybody not to go see it. I do appreciate that it's bringing in Queen fans. I'm very picky because I'm very close to this band as far as the knowledge and everything that goes in behind them. So just don't take that the wrong way, how I just said that.
Oh, man. Look, I'll be honest with you.
What goes in behind them.
I don't want to quote you, but your first reaction to the movie was, oh. That pretty much said, yeah, I'm not going to see that shit.
Wait for it to come on TBS or something.
Yeah, the commercials and all that.
Yeah. Well, dude, thank you, man.
You don't like it, go get something or take a shit during the commercials.
Yeah.
Well, good shit. See you soon, man. We're going to see you at that show.
See y'all later. Yeah, I'll see y'all.
All right,
Good
man.
night.
Thank you.
Later.
Rick Dick Dicky, man. Molly Ringwald's. I don't
so
know the
great.
date, but it's a Saturday after Thanksgiving. That's going to be a good time. We might go all the Lils.
I think it's the 26th. But
and
I'm
maybe
gonna make
shoot
sure.
a video.
Dude, how cool would that be? Us at the Molly show with everyone's gonna be packed as fuck probably, and then people dressed up like 80s and shit and weird stuff. Usually people dress up for their shows.
And we're going to be straight gangsters.
That's gonna be great. That's a good backdrop for
We'll
a
shoot
fun
the video for the Lil song.
And dude, they
like
have cool
that.
lights
Yeah.
and theatrics and stuff just to be in that room. It's gonna
Yeah.
look good.
Skirt. Got a little problem with a little problem. Pull
The trigger.
You got a little problem with a little problem. He say, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out.
What's your new favorite
shake it out.
song? Wipe the
I
grill.
do the John talking. I do the John talking. I do the John talking. And shake it out. Dude, you want to call Dr. Danny before we go to break? See if he answers.
All right,
All
it's
right.
the 24th, by the way, November 24th.
Ringwalls at Southport Hall.
Southport Hall. Southport Hall.
This is a whites only event.
No, don't say shit like that, man. Fuck.
I don't think he's gonna answer. He probably thinks we're. I sent the number and everything. Should call up on caller ID. And, I don't know. We went through this whole thing for security
That
reasons.
boy sleep.
All right. We tried. Dude,
Maybe he got mad that we didn't watch the whole video or whatever.
KGoat, what is the calamity?
Get that goddamn phone ringing out my ear.
There was a calamity. Mayday, you're not taking this serious.
Calamity, it's what you get as an appetizer that comes in the red sauce.
All right.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
I don't know.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Calamari. Calamari.
Calamari.
Calamari. That's fucking fried squid.
Yeah, fried squid. No,
about
classic gaming calamity. It's me, Paul, and Shane, and Pickle.
Pickle.
Oh, Pickle.
Pickle.
Yeah.
And we're basically playing classic games. We're talking NES, Super NES, Sega, Neo Geo, the classics.
Really?
But now you can almost consider like N64 all the way up to PlayStation 1 classics now. So
I would.
we're going to go with like 8-bit, 16-bit, type games. And me and Shane basically play the game, and Paul and Pickle pretty much roast us while we play the game.
Roche, you saying how bad you are at the game, or
Yeah,
say that
that-
you've been on that diet, but you still look a little thick?
Yeah,
I'm here
same
to
thing,
help.
same thing, yeah. And Pickle's basically going to be putting up like facts about the game.
Level
15.
17.
He's got this little bar on the game screen, and he's gonna, what year it came out and how many copies
Oh,
it
boy.
sold. He's
Right.
gonna get facts about the game or whatnot. But yeah, me, Shane, and Paul definitely wanted to get back into like a gaming, project. And we had a few ideas, and this one kind of reigned supreme. We've done a few, test runs, and
I don't understand that.
what's that?
Test runs.
I mean,
What does that mean?
we kind of just sat down like we were going to do like a real show. And we only did it for like 15 minutes just to kind of see if everything works.
And then what? Just watch it yourself? and
Just
then that
kind
was
of,
it?
just kind of, reviewed it, like, because the way we got it is the main screen is going to be the actual game, and then in the top right, top left is going to be like, picture in picture. One camera's going to have me and Shane, the other camera's going to have Paul and Pickle. We kind of wanted to test audio and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
But we got Lil Dev to shoot an intro.
Is that his name now, Lil Dev?
Lil Dev, I like to call him Lil Dev.
The
Lil
Flamingo
cutie.
Kid?
What's that?
The Flamingo Kid.
Flamingo, yeah. Although he's not pink. He's white.
Pink inside.
He should have been at that party last night if he was white, huh?
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's got the haircut for it.
Yeah, what's up with that? That mustache is weird as fuck.
Oh, that
dude,
stash is
yeah,
great.
creepy
The
little
stash is great.
motherfucker, boy.
right?
Look, it ain't easy to get dick these days.
Yeah, it's great. The intro came out really, really funny. And at the end of the intro, Pickle has a different scene every intro. So we can't wait for that to happen for you
It's
guys
the
to
Bart
see
coming
what...
out the garage thing.
What's that?
Didn't they do that? Wasn't it like The Simpsons? Bart did something different at the end.
Well, the
least
Simpsons,
house
they would
tag.
all get to the house and they would, like, the den scene would all be different.
All
Yeah,
right.
so it's kind of like
Yeah,
that.
it's fun.
Yeah.
Keeps you
Yeah.
interested through
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Vegetable oil.
All that's ready to go. We
Yeah.
recorded all that. We just haven't. Last week we were going to do the first show, but work and all that stuff.
Oh,
so I'm going
this
to
has
try to
never
do it this
happened.
week. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Paul's going to have reviews. We're going to have a few segments in the hour-long show, Paul's going to have a weekly review of a new gen game.
Yeah, he was excited about this whole thing. I'm like, that's fun for me. I like when Paul gets
Oh,
excited.
dude, when Paul
you
gets
get
excited, yeah.
about something. Not
Yeah.
so much pickle, but
Let me tell you, man, when we did that, the intro, the film day, and Pickle just came out with just great ideas, man. And I know y'all worked with him before, but he's just a blessing to work with, you know?
no, I don't know.
Are y'all ready for the challenge?
All right, let's go. Here's the challenge. Let's see how many times Pickle says, in the new gaming podcast. Can't wait for it to come out so maybe they can start clipping some shit on it. I'm just happy.
Little to work with.
I'm just happy somebody's making content again.
I know.
We just set up a Facebook page, so if you are interested, go check out Classic Gaming Calamity on Facebook, and we have a YouTube as well, Classic Gaming Calamity. And we should have our first episode probably in the next 2 weeks. So, and we
We'll
also,
see. I don't think that shit's ever fucking coming out.
it is. No, it
Right.
is.
It might
will.
get one. It's gonna be too much work, and then people can't get together, and it's just fucking.
Dude,
you know how that
it
is.
really,
picked them
really
up.
works out that way. Like
Yeah,
we
picked them
had
up.
3 straight weeks of everybody being, and not that everybody's not committed because we're all committed, but it's just like
the car.
we were Wednesday. Pickle had to work overnight Wednesday. Thursday doesn't work for Shane. Friday doesn't work for me, dude. It's just
Yeah.
Once it starts, it just snowballs, and then it's 2 weeks before you do anything.
It
You
is
know?
different. We did like 200 and something shows at Pickle Scoop, and then we on 144 on this one.
Yep.
That shit is fucking difficult.
Yeah, it is, man.
And you know how many times I've seen the shit comes and goes and, falls apart. We make fun of it and destroy it. Next thing you know, nobody's
15.
watching
Yep.
anymore.
Yep.
But man, yeah, that's going to be fun. I can't wait.
No, it's gonna be great.
You and Paul involved, and I'm happy. Devin's back, and boy, the Scoop is doing things. We're going to review one of those things coming up
I
soon.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, well, my next question for you was about the gaming show. So, man, we both were on the same page with
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
good. No, that's good. Yeah, check it out. It should should have some content coming real soon. So,
Well, while we on gaming, I got Planet Alpha,
yeah, you told me.
and dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, it is fucking like if you mixed Ori and a booze or whatever it was called. You remember that swimming game where you were underwater?
Abzu, yeah.
Abzu. If
Yeah.
you mixed those two games together and
Really?
made one game,
That's it.
that's what it'd be like. I do not like side scrollers. Like Cuphead, to me, one of the worst games ever.
Really?
Even though it looked really cool, fuck that game.
Really?
I'm not playing it.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It was humiliating.
I
to
can't
me.
agree with that.
That's because you're not a handicap. You're a special person, not me. I couldn't play it, and it was torturous. Ori was a little better. I could still play it and get by with it. Ori was beautiful, though.
Or it was gorgeous.
You remember how it was dark and it kind of looked cool because of the dark tones that
Right.
they use? This game goes full board colors of Abuz or whatever it was.
I've seen some stills and they're very bright.
Oh, detailed as
Yeah.
fuck and bright as hell, and dude, really fun. Like the way when you jumped on like some lily pads or something, they would move a certain way depending on you jumping on them, and really cool. Hard enough to where it was challenging enough to where I died a couple of times.
Yeah.
Most of the time to figure out what to do. Sometimes something's really obvious, but there's so much detail. It's hard to tell sometimes. Do I jump there or?
Yeah.
They got this, you use your right and left trigger at certain parts of the game to speed up and reverse time. So to make a door open or something like that, that's how you're doing it. And man, the planets kind of rotate around and it
nice,
turns from day to
nice.
night and something will happen, either a tree will grow that you can jump off the branch or something.
Nice.
So that was kind of fun and just visually fucking amazing. But also, too, where they put a lot of symbology in it to where it's like you're in some kind of alien ancient ruins. But everything is fucking beautiful in the game. Like the colors and just the way they did the graphics, incredible. I was like, God damn, this is something only a 2D scroller can kind of give you, just that depth of vision to where you're seeing planets out there all the way to, they got shit floating in the background like these big whale creatures, and it was fucking wicked, man.
The graphics on some of these side scrollers are incredible. Like Ori. Ori was the first one that I really noticed the layering of the levels. Like you have the background of the initial level you're on, but in the background of that, there's a mountain, and in the background of that, there's a flock of birds.
Then you'll walk in front of a tree leaf or something that's right up front. It looks 3D
Yep.
almost.
Dude, it's absolutely amazing, and the talent that goes into creating these games. it really makes you sit back and appreciate it.
And this one was just hard enough to put up a challenge to where I was doing something, but yet I could get past it.
Right.
With Cuphead, I was like, it's not worth the next scene.
See, I'm fighting with Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight is a 2D, not 2D, what side scroller, but it's basically a side scroller Dark Souls. And when you die, you go back to wherever your save point is, but you have to go back and fight your soul to get all your money and all your health bar and all your fucking shit back. And I'm like 30 hours in, and I haven't even fought like the first like main 3 bosses.
Just fought yourself a bunch of times?
Dude, yeah, dude. You die.
It's like a
dude,
Marvel movie.
It's one of it's one of those games where you have to like give yourself like a time frame. It's like, okay, 2 hours. Doesn't matter what I get done in these 2 hours. I have 2 hours.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I played the other day and I fought a boss for an hour straight and just kept dying.
Oh,
and kept
fuck
dying,
that.
and
How
kept
do you
dying,
do
and
that?
Kept dying. Well, I'm slowly getting out of it.
Right, just don't click that game anymore.
Yeah, I bought World of Final Fantasy because I'm a big Final Fantasy fan, and this thing is so cheesy, but I fucking love it.
What?
Oh yeah, it's so
I don't know
bad.
how you play those bad games.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's just bad.
No, it's not,
Everything I
not
love
great
about a
that.
Final Fantasy and everything I hate about a Final Fantasy. So,
All right.
and I'm
Yo-
not playing Red Dead Redemption 2, by the way.
No, you neither?
No.
I'm not neither.
But before the show, Paul called me, and me and Paul are in like a committed relationship with the game share on Xbox, which I told fucking you and you to do, so you can play together and you only have to purchase one game.
Yeah, I think I already kind of fucked that up. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
He called me. He's like, "Dude, is there any games you want? Because I made more money at work than I expected." And I was like, "Not really, man." He's like, "All right, I'm thinking about getting Red Dead Redemption 2." I'm like, "Okay, we'll get it. I'll give you $30. We'll go in half." We're both not excited about it, but I'm curious enough to want to play it. And I told Paul, and I think I told Andy this. It'll go down as probably one of the best games ever.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to ride a horse. I don't want to be a cowboy.
It's not for everybody, but everything I've looked at and everything I've seen, it's spectacular. It's spectacular.
Really?
Yeah.
It was weird because I hear a lot of people playing it and you're seeing a lot, but I'm not really hearing any review on it. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean, it got a certain amount of like perfect 10 out of 10s, which God of War did as well. God of War was the first game in years that got like, multiple 10 out of 10s. I think it got like 21 10 out of 10s.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Crazy.
well, good. I can't wait to hear what y'all think about it.
Yeah,
Because
I'll
I
let you
have
know.
been looking at it. I'm like, man, it'd be kind of cool. But then I'm like, man, I really don't want to go in a fucking Wild West.
Yeah,
Like, you go in this world for a little while.
Yeah, and from talking to people, like, before you get on your horse, you have to holster your weapons, and that's like a 5-second cutscene. And then when you get off your horse, you have to take the weapons out
So
the
it's not
holster, and that's a
fluid.
5-second cutscene.
Oh, what?
And like, if you're riding your horse and like you hit like a hedge or something, like your horse falls, it dies, and you have to get like another horse.
Oh yeah, and if they if your character gets hungry and I gotta go like scavenge for food and fix me a meal, like I don't got that kind of fucking time.
Put it this way, it's such a spectacular game that I'm hearing like I'm willing to give $30 to try it out.
Yeah, even if it's just
I
to
think it's
check
worth
out the
that.
graphics and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Watch him
and the
load and unload
mechanics.
his gun.
I mean, it's the same guys that did Grand Theft Auto, and Grand Theft Auto is, one of the closest flawless games ever. It's just great. 5, they're still adding on to 5. 5 is a workhorse.
Yeah, I
The game
started-
has made so much fucking money,
One game I won't be getting. I started looking at some of the beta reviews for Fallout 76.
Dude,
that shit looks fucking weak.
Fallout never grabbed my nuts. It didn't.
Yeah, it did. I loved the last one, but this just seems like that survival game cash grab. I think they put very little into it and was just like, here, now
See-
we'll just take advantage of this movement. I think it was an easy game. They probably took the last one and just reworked the maps.
Probably same engine, and they just.
Yeah.
But I remember last time I was on, we talked about Fallout, and I remember going home that night and downloaded it because I told you I was going to give it another shot.
Yeah.
And I played like 20 minutes. I'm like, I just can't do it.
Really?
Yeah, it's just not my thing.
You got to go through them long fucking story building. You got to like invest in the story a little bit too.
Yeah.
But they had some cool shit in it. Might have caught it just at the right time.
Me and Mitty have been playing them zombies though.
Yeah,
And
what is this zombie thing? This is Black Ops?
Yeah, that shit's fun, man. This
Really?
shit's super fun. I had an itch in my ass to go get Black Ops, Call of Duty. I'll usually purchase a Call of Duty like every 4 or 5 years. I'm not the Call of Duty dude that buys them every year because I think they're just not worth it every year. But for some reason, I just wanted to play Call of Duty 4, Black Ops or whatever, and I went and got it. Didn't think much of it, but it's great. It's great. And then me and Mayday been playing zombies. Boy, that shit's fun. Boy.
Now, Mayday's a vet. Like I'm gonna consider him a vet at this. That's his thing.
That dude shit is zombies.
It's
yeah.
his go. It's
can
his
tell,
go-to
right?
thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I was fucking him up, boy. I got the experience and the honor to play with the Savage Gaming experience. New Zombie Boards 9, we were doing that. What? It's true.
I just like when you do your thing.
Yeah, it's loosely based on like a Roman Empire that incorporates the mythology and gladiators and a little bit of a spell thing. Touch of Dungeons and Dragons.
What?
Not really a fan
Touch
of
and
it.
junk.
Black Ops.
Yeah, this particular board, Zombies. And I'm not a fan of it, but they incorporated it so well that it's actually fun.
All right.
Very smooth gameplay overall. They've got a couple small little quirks that I think they're going to fix in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. Good luck.
Quick progressions, which is nice. But I've been playing a little bit by myself, and I found one fatal flaw that I'm very, very upset about.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know if you've noticed this, but when you choose a character, it's random but there's kind of a way you can kind of cheat it where you kind of get out, back out, go again, and then you can get it. And it's 3 guys and this one chick. Oh boy, let me tell you, I didn't think anything of it, but when you
Sounds
play
like a
the
weird
chick
porn.
after a couple times, you start to notice that as soon as she gets on the board, she starts immediately complaining. Immediately complaining about the
Well,
fucking
that's what we
zombie.
do.
No, fuck that. The bitch starts complaining.
All of a sudden, you don't like women who complain?
Yeah, and then she starts bossing the other characters around like,
What?
oh, we're not going to be here. We got to get out. You got to go search this.
This is like a cutscene, right?
No, this is like during the gameplay.
I don't understand. You're playing the game, and what you're hearing is this woman bitching at you.
Yes, they
Oh.
programmed her to
Program.
fucking bitch.
Can you shoot her?
I'd let her die a couple times.
Oh, you did?
And then, hey, when she died with another person, I'll let that bitch die.
Yeah, I don't pick that
fuck
bitch up
you.
either.
No, you don't revive her.
No, man.
Fuck no, dude. She's fucking
I'm worried about
horrible.
reviving this man, and this man
yeah.
needs to be worried about reviving me, and that's it, man.
That bitch
Fuck
gonna
everybody
die.
else.
Oh, dude. She has something to say in every goddamn turn. Like some little,
Oh,
like,
you
Can't you just tell her to
serious?
turn her microphone
Necrotic.
off?
No, it's
An
programmed
AI.
into the
Yeah, it's
game.
programmed.
Oh, it's an
Yeah.
Exactly.
NPC.
Yeah.
It
Oh.
very much so hurts gameplay. So much so that I don't want to play. I definitely won't play if I'm her because I hate that bitch. And I'm very strong against fucking playing with her. Like, they should remove the chick out of there. I mean, this is gladiator shit, for God's sakes. You're fighting tigers and shit.
Tigers
and I
that
got this fucking
explode.
bitchy woman telling me that she's got to get out of here. Like, well, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be here.
We got zombies to kill.
Yeah, like, and dude, fucking little Miss Thing over here. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
man.
And it's like,
So this is on a multiplayer board that you keep.
yeah, you got
replaying?
4 players.
Yeah, 4 player
Correct.
top, yep.
And you can get to.
Why are they having a big scene where they got to talk and shit?
I
Oh,
don't know.
it's throughout the game. Like something will trigger. Like every character off the bat like has a dialogue,
Right.
You know,
Right.
and it's just them talking, and like you can hear it, and other players can hear it, and it's just something that triggers them randomly to say shit.
Right.
You know, it's really
yeah.
there's really nothing. It's just
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
but
go ahead.
the one guy that actually talks back to her is kind of like, he looks like he's
that
almost
the-
like Scottish kind of guy,
Yeah,
bald head.
yeah.
He actually, to rebuttal against her, and you don't really hear it because he says it under her breath, but it's pretty funny, is, well, I don't want to be here any more than you do. Like, fucking, you know, if you can find a way, like, let's go. And it's kind of like, thank you. You know what I mean? But,
Oh man, they should be happy.
oh,
Like,
dude, it really hurts the gameplay.
Oh,
in my
damn,
opinion.
man.
And it got worse for me. I don't know if you did it, but it was like the first couple times you didn't notice it, but you play a few more times and you hear
yeah.
it, and you're like, oh.
And you got to hear it every time you
Every
play that
fucking
board.
time.
Yeah.
And there's no, like, you know, silence or skip or any of that shit.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
disappointed.
something
on
you're
that.
gonna play multiple times. That's why I'm not a big fan of them putting anything like that
Right.
in it. Just let it be the game.
And you know what sucks about it is the rest of the game is really, really done well.
Oh, the
yeah,
graphics
that's
look
great.
good. I love Call of Duty's mechanics.
Duty.
Whoever
Always
did this
like that.
Treyarch or whatever,
Treyarch, yeah.
they are the ones that have that flawless engine.
Yeah.
Every other year, they have this other company that they do some cool stuff with. Treyarch, they're the very first one that you and I played on PS3. To me, it never got any better than that. Like, that is like hardcore fucking. They
Division,
got the shit.
Division and Advanced Warfare. I love the fucking just the
Oh,
way the
the-
guns work and the
yeah.
controls make sense
And
to
the
me.
jump, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've been playing
definitely.
Battlefield 1 a little bit, and I
Ooh.
just don't
Yeah, I
like the
can't
way
do
EA
Battlefield.
does,
Yep.
first-person shooters.
Exactly.
No, the shooting mechanics are top notch. And Black Ops 3 technically has 3 different games in one. You got Zombies,
Yep.
which is a whole nother game. You have Blackout mode, which is like the Fortnite, PUBG mode, 1 versus 100.
Right.
And I played it, and I'm hooked on it.
Really?
What?
I'm not
Yeah.
too much of
Oh.
a fan, but I haven't played with you guys.
They did it right.
Really?
They did it right. It's not as buggy as PUBG was on release. It took me like 6 games, to get like a few kills, but once you get the hang of it, it's beautiful. And then you got your regular team deathmatch and domination and everything. It doesn't have a campaign, which a lot of people bitched, but I never really did find Call of Duty campaigns really
I never
worth
did
it.
either. Yeah, me neither.
That Advanced Warfare was incredible. That was a mini movie. There's only one other game I thought
That
was
was
better
really
than
good, I
Advanced
agree.
Warfare is the Batman game we played. Those two were like, goddamn, this is like a playable fucking movie. Incredible job.
Yeah, I agree.
But I haven't played the other ones. Like the ones that
Yeah.
I think there's 2 companies that make
Yep.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And the one that made Black Ops is not the one that made
Correct.
Advanced Warfare. It's
Right.
that other. I've never really bought one of those Call of Duties.
No.
And you know,
But I know the mechanics are the same on both of them.
Well, yeah, but I'll say this: it's night and day difference in how clean this game runs versus the other company. Like the other company
Right.
doesn't suck, but when you get into this, it's like getting in from like a Honda to like a Maserati. You're like, whoa,
Yeah.
like,
Whoa, this bitch
huge.
fast.
Yeah, man, you guys are fucking damn.
You guys
It's
are
smooth.
fucking
It's a smooth game.
All right.
I'm having a lot of fun
Not
with
fast
that.
enough.
I think I enjoy. It's an alternate of Rocket League.
Yeah.
It's something fun other than Rocket League.
Right,
Yeah.
when you
Play
need to
with.
play a first-person shooter. Like,
Well, yeah.
sometimes you just need to do that,
Hey, did you play State of Decay?
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I didn't like it. It has hints of it on Black Ops 4.
Oh, no.
Hang on.
All right.
But it's done well. It's like what if State of Decay would have been these elements involved in there, it would have been a
cool
great
game.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, wow.
All right. Well, dude, we're going to take a break and find out what PPV guys got to say. So I think I didn't fuck this up. All right.
Yeah, wait. You
Why
gotta tell
is
me.
this so complicated, bro?
Somebody,
Why you
hey,
gotta go
okay.
and
Is it
make
me?
things so
No, it's not you. It's because the
complicated?
labeling. A, there's no labeling system, and B, there's no chronology on the whole thing.
Right.
It's like
And then when I drop it into iTunes,
It
it shows
fucks
up as something
Yep.
different than it's labeled. And I'm like, I don't want to fuck this up. I fucked it up. I made a joke, but it did bother me. I don't like fucking up. And then, I'm playing both of them at one time because the shit gets too fucking confusing. I just go, just play them in a way I'm fucking, we can
I
hear
know how I
'em.
feel. I had to start keeping
Yeah.
like my own chron.
So this week, there's 2 fucking iTunes thing,
Right.
and 44 is the one we're gonna play because I
Alright.
did try to separate it, but it was so fucking difficult because then when I bring it in iTunes, they all say the same thing, and I'm like, man,
Right.
am I gonna play the same one twice? Anyway, I just
That's where
felt
labeling
like
really comes in,
complaining to you
people.
about it because
No, I know.
that shit is difficult.
You know how much of a Nazi I mean,
Oh, now.
Enough.
well, you had your
On the
party.
labeling
You had a
system.
party for it.
We were there.
Oh, label Nazis, fucking.
hey, that's just labeling. I'm not condoning anything. All right?
Y'all all suck.
Oh man.
Y'all
PPB guys, not real movie news. We're gonna be back with KGoat. We're gonna review some videos. I got some songs playing after too. What did I pick?
I have no idea. I hadn't opened it yet.
I picked something good. I don't remember what it was. There was a reason I picked it too. I don't know. Enjoy the music. Enjoy PPV guys. We'll be right back. Now we're Radio 144 Special People.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Stitcher.
Google Play Music.
YouTube.
Or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit NotRealRadio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
NotRealRadio.
NotRealRadio.com.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, giving you a raw take on movies, television, and pop culture. My name's Chris.
I'm Scott.
I'm JB4.
JB, what do you got for us, man?
Well, Halloween is behind us, and the Halloween reboot, or reboot, if you will. The Global Hall $229.6 million.
That's a lot of fucking jack. That movie was probably made for less than $20 million.
Probably.
Huh?
$150.4 million domestically, $79.2 million internationally. Jamie Lee Curtis on Twitter said, I'm going for one post. Biggest horror movie opening with a female lead. Biggest movie opening with female lead over 55. Weird. Second biggest October movie opening ever. Biggest Halloween opening ever. So,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
well done.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I heard that the movie it was viewed one of two ways. I didn't hear anybody say anything bad about it. It was either people thought it was terrific, or they were like, "Well, it could have been better, but at least it was a decent fanfic."
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna let that shit on the movie.
I'll totally watch it when it's on video on demand.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
where I don't have to worry about people screaming in the fucking movie theater.
Exactly.
All right, Ginger, what you got?
Bohemian Rhapsody. 3.9 million opener night. Starts with Thursday. They're using that Thursday figure. And,
Okay.
And it did 43 for the weekend. And I think it only cost like 55 million.
Okay, well, yeah, it'll probably make back its money
So,
plus
Is
some.
this a real life?
This is real life, yeah.
Well,
it's not just fantasy.
Well, I can tell you this is definitely not a fantasy. I can't believe
60% on
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes. Like, people were
Dude, why don't
shitting
you let
on
me
this
give
movie
the fucking
because
thing?
you
'Cause you
asked
shit
me to
on
do
me.
it. You asked me to do this news item,
Motherfucker.
Boys.
Man, fuck it. End scene.
Take a look at you now. Hope you make yourself proud. Take a good look around. Who you got on your cloud? Fortune fades on you fast, throwing stones at the past. Your reflection won't last in your house made of glass. And now, don't lose yourself, but who's the loser now? And now, don't lose yourself, but who's the loser now? Don't go running your mouth, blowing smoke to the crowd. After turning around, burning it all to the ground. And now, don't lose yourself, but who's the loser now? And now, don't lose yourself, but who's the loser now? And now, don't lose yourself, but who's the loser now? And now, don't lose yourself, but who's the loser now? And now, don't lose yourself, but who's the loser now? And now, don't lose yourself, but who's the loser now? And now, don't lose yourself, but who's the loser now? And now, don't lose yourself, but who's the loser now? And now, lose yourself, but who's the loser now? Lose yourself, who's the loser now? And now, lose yourself, who's the loser now? baby. Pressure pushing down on me, pressing down on you. No man has fallen under pressure that burns a building down, splits a family in two, puts people on streets. Bye bye bed, bye bye bed. Do that up, eat that up. That's okay. It's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends screaming, let me out. Pray tomorrow takes me higher. Pressure on people, people on streets. Okay. Chipping around, kick my brains around on the floor. These are the days it never rains, but it pours. It up, add up, get it up, up, up. Dial up, people on the streets. Dee-da-dee-da-da. People on the streets. Dee-da-dee-da, dee-da, dee-da. It's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends screaming, let me out. Tomorrow takes me higher, higher. Pressure on people on streets. Turned away from it all like a blind man. Sat on a fence, but it don't work. Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Why? It's time to take lives under pressure. We're breaking. Can't we give ourselves one more chance? Why can't we give love one more chance? Why can't we give love, 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 give love? 'Cause love's such an old-fashioned word, and love tells you to care for the people on the edge of the night, and love tells you to change your way of caring about ourselves. This is our last dance. This is our last dance. This is ourselves. Under pressure. Under pressure.
That's all they do live is snap. The rest of that shit's pre-recorded.
Pressure.
So Dr. Danny sent me a message.
Ooh, I even ended with them. Thanks, Pickle.
Yeah.
Dr. Danny sends me a message and says the reason he couldn't answer is because we didn't get to test out the voice modulator.
Oh, and you don't want to. I was thinking about that.
Dude, I just played it. I was like, that's okay. I played it off because we don't have the voice modulator.
right.
So, oh, man. Dr. Danny, always on top of things,
Yeah.
man.
That was smart.
He takes his safety very
right.
serious. But,
All right.
man, we watched a little bit of Above Majestic.
Yeah.
And it's all right. It's not like nothing I haven't heard before. But it is put together kind of well.
It seemed like very edited very
Sorry,
well.
that happened.
You remember Zeitgeist? It's
Parts of it, yeah.
It's a lot of Zeitgeist with a little less of the bashing religion thing, and then aliens inserted. But
Oh,
same,
really? All right.
same overall thing, where you can learn a lot of real factual things mixed in with a bunch of just speculation and total bullshit.
Huh.
Speaking of total bullshit,
Yes, I love it.
god damn. So Devin's back, right? So the scoop gets back to work. The old train
Yeah.
starts to moving
Right,
again.
Stickers everywhere.
And not only are they going to do this gaming podcast with some very talented individuals, they also decided to do some things with a very untalented individual. Dude, it's a matter of taste. I understand that. This is just my opinion and matter of my personal taste.
Right.
When it comes to doing something entertaining, Devin and Ricky are just not your guys. Ricky can do stuff in front of a camera, and if told to do something halfway entertaining, he probably could. I think he could pull it off. He is an entertainer. He just has bad taste. Devin, I think, can work a camera and has got his ways around electronics to get this done.
All right.
But he's got bad taste.
Yeah, I agree.
They
Look
both
at his
have
mustache.
bad taste to me. They put out this video. It was just on Facebook. I went looking for it on YouTube, and it's not there. But it is on Facebook video of Ricky eating a hot dog with no hands. Trying to break a record or something. The camera was shaky and hard to watch.
Because I was not satisfied with beating one record.
The audio's even worse.
The audio is very bad.
All these delicious world records just begging to be eaten.
It's absolutely
Okay, I'm ready.
3,
disgusting.
2, 1, go.
He's eating 2 cold, unboiled hot dogs with still got that pink juice water on it.
Is
Oh.
that him?
It gets caught in his fucking throat. Now he's trying to get help from Devin, but he's too busy behind the camera. And it's a fucking, the audio is bad. The video is bad. The poor guy's fucking
acting is-
choking. Nobody's helping him. I did for a second start to try to figure out if it was real. Is he really choking? Is this an act?
Well, then I think they accomplished what they were trying to accomplish. He says it's not supposed to be good. It's meant to be awful. That's what he's saying in the chat room.
Who goes and makes purposely awful things besides Southern brutality?
I guess them.
We already got one Matthew David putting out art projects on polls. Like, we don't need somebody else. You know I'm getting him back and blaming it on him? That fucking asshole blamed it on me. Like, one of his first words last night, Matthew David goes, the first person I thought of was you. And I'm like, what, bitch? If I would have made a flyer like that, it would have looked good.
Thanks for not thinking that we're intelligent and tasteful,
Yeah.
too. Thanks for thinking that
God damn, man. Just because I don't like music
so
don't mean I'm
terrible.
mad that you like it. Fuck. I don't want to stop other people from enjoying their thing.
I got that much time to make and pass out
bastard.
flyers.
Wasn't me. It was him. That's why he's accusing me. But man, if I want to rate that video that the Scoop put out, I give it 0 Zars. It had absolute 0 entertainment value whatsoever. And you know what it does? It would be funny if it was a troll, right? But all you did was make sure no one ever fucking clicks on any video that you put out because
right.
they don't want to
I
subject
know.
themselves to that torture. Like, it might have been funny, oh, it's purposely bad. Well, then you could not make any more because ain't nobody going to fucking watch it because that thing had 0 Zars. Like, I give a motherfucking Zar if you signed your name correctly. It can even be spelled wrong.
Oh, Lord.
Man, fuck those guys.
That
I don't
thing
think they do drugs. I don't think they do.
No, they
And
don't. That's the problem.
They need to do some fucking drugs.
Yeah.
Like, dude, go research all the people that you think are funny and put out good entertainment. They do drugs, man. They're adults.
Real fucking high.
Y'all need to do some fucking drugs. Come on with something goddamn funny. That's what happens. People are dumb and they just, all they do is they're parakeets, right? They're smart people that don't do drugs. They don't distort their fucking brain functions, and all your brain function is you input a bunch of bullshit and then you spit a bunch of bullshit out. That's a human fucking condition. But something happens to people when they do some drugs. Kind of like my thoughts are fucking real good. I'm a very smart person, but when it comes out my mouth, Paul says it sounds funny.
Paul says it sounds funny.
There's intelligence in here. Just there's a disconnect between the output and the input.
Yeah, he has some trouble articulating.
Yeah, but goddamn, I'd hope I give myself at least one Zar. Fuck. If all we got to do is be better than them, fuck, we got this whole entertainment community on lock, baby. Fucking, that's why we break it. That's why single-handedly shit like that being put out is why Not Real Radio's numbers just continue to climb, and the rest of the shows can't even get it recorded. Be 2 weeks. That
2
fucking
weeks.
gaming show never gonna happen.
2 weeks, baby. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, and
We
then
busy. We busy.
the console fucks up, and, and Shane's going back to his fucking
Son
butter
doesn't
diet.
Butter diet.
Speaking of which, I fucked up and clicked on another video. I think somebody sent me this one because they know how unlikable Adam fucking is to me.
Everybody, so I had this custom. I did this with my last album. That the first CD goes to me, and then the next 9 are going to go to people who were most heavily involved with the album. So, this one goes to my lovely wife.
Thank you, baby.
She put up with a lot.
Aww.
The next ones go to my awesome band members, Jordan Lewis, Casey Freitas, and Shane Wesley. You're going to hear their awesome work on this album.
This is actually
Next goes to
worse
David
than the
Troyer.
scope.
This dude was with me through thick and thin, producer, engineer, whatever you want to call him. He had so much to do with this album. We got Kyle Thomas, vocal consultant, also had a lot to do with this album.
The album's
Vicka,
called
my mixing
Warbird.
engineer. And
Should be Redbird.
Adam Levine. Adam Levine gets one just cause I can.
Oh.
The 10th one, yet to be decided. Who do you think it should be?
Fuck, just keep them all in a box, man.
Yeah, not me. I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Who is that? Unlikable Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce.
Yeah, America agree with me. He's unlikable. They voted him off their
I mean,
voice show.
I don't know what he looks like. And just hearing him, I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
How you gonna get?
He looks like Freelo's sister.
He should work for WWL. You should give his album to WWL.
Yeah, he should. I bet you he's going to be on that morning show. Look at me.
Sally Ann Robinson.
Oh, Sally Ann. What's up, old Sally Ann?
For Memorial Day or whatever today is.
Yeah, Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
Yeah,
He's
there
going to
you
go
go.
sing
Get it,
Warbird.
Sal. Get it.
What,
Oh, shit.
Oh,
They
man.
took a bullet. They took a bullet. They took a bullet. They took a clap, clap, clap. Took a bullet. They took a bullet. They took a bullet.
I do the John talking. I do the John talking. I do the John, do the John, do the John talking. I shake it out. I shake it out. I shake it out. I shake it out. I shake your left arm. I shake your right arm. I shake your left arm. That's a good fucking hit right there. See, that had more entertainment value than either one of those things combined.
You made that. Yeah, I love it.
Maybe we played them both together. We could get a 1.
Dude, we watched some more shit. We clicked on other things. We some clicking
yeah.
ass motherfuckers, boy.
Clickbait.
Clicking motherfuckers, boy.
Click, click.
Oh, man, we watched some music videos. Who watched these things with me? Man, they did?
I did.
All right, KGoat did. Allie, did you watch them?
Yes.
All right. Dude, so I ran a little ad and asked for videos to be sent in to review. That was so fun last week. I really enjoyed that. It was good. Give us something new to make fun of. People's hard work and creativeness. That's what we do here. But man, I was like, man, I want to do that again. So let me ask some people to submit their videos. And then I go through this weird thing of now I'm kind of, man, now I ask you to send something in, and then can I really be honest? I should just be thankful that somebody sent something in and do a fluff
Participated,
piece so
right.
they would share our show. But then as I watch, I'm like, no, I can't do that. I can't fucking do that. I'm not a liar. I'm not fucking Matt David. I don't make flyers like that. I can't do it. I'm just going to give my honest opinion. And then the first one I clicked on was Aimless Orbiter. The song's called White Hair. Dude, I don't know how this dude slipped beneath the radar. This is fucking pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool.
It's like ambient kind of, I don't know. It's pretty.
Oh, definitely, man. And they did a great job on the video,
The
too.
video's awesome.
You liked it.
I did. There's something different. It made me think a little bit, you know?
It didn't spell everything out for you.
Right. It
didn't really
left you
spell
to some
anything out. It just
interpretation,
kinda was
which
like
was kind of nice and
I-
refreshing.
I'll give you my little synopsis of it. It was a black and white video. It's artistic. There's some foxes in the beginning. Kind of cool, too. They look kind of wet or
It
something. Or,
looked fucking dope. Yeah, fucked
it
up.
looked neat. Cool little foxes there. They had a cute chick with like this
Yeah.
projector on top of her.
Mhm, yeah,
And
she
it
was
was doing
pretty.
some really cool things because it was black and white. And she was like in black and white. And it was kind of mixing together. And it really neat. It was dark and simple, but then kept you stimulated just from
Right.
symbology and the
Yep.
way it was really cool. Cool shadows. The way the shadows of the real chick in front of the
Projection,
projector was
yeah.
making was really neat. It was a cool mix of sex, nature, and a dark political undertones is what I got from it. And despair, but without losing hope. There was
Right.
something positive
Positive,
running
yes.
through this dark and despair utopia that it kind of looked like. And I had no clue what the band looked like.
Yes, I like that. I don't like seeing them be there and play instruments and
mystery.
shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me think a little bit. Let me make up my own assumptions.
And if you're gonna do it, do it.
Oh,
Like if
yeah,
they weren't
yeah.
in the video, you didn't see them.
Right,
They weren't.
at all.
They didn't matter.
Right.
They're like, we don't matter. This is a story that we're gonna convey through the music. So kind of like in the music, there's no words, there's no vocals in it. So its interpretation is left up to you. The video did the same thing.
Agreed.
What you thought?
I don't like videos where like they show the band members. I think they're playing. I think it's real cheesy. And my favorite part of the video was when the dude like whipped open the wet cat food and just started eating it. That was my favorite part.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool.
I didn't see that.
It kind of made me throw up in my mouth a little. Kind of like that flyer did last night. It's just been a weekend of just puking.
That's disgusting, puke.
Yeah, it's very disgusting puke. But I'd rather see a dude eat some wet cat food than see that flyer again. So
What
that's
about
good.
old Ricky eat the hot dog? If you had to watch two things over again.
I don't know. I think he made the flyer.
You think so? I think so. He's got hate in his heart.
You can't eat a hot dog like that and not have hate in your heart.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, I'm just going to say this going back to who eats a fucking raw hot dog?
Oh,
Like, you don't even cook the motherfucker.
Dude,
I'm just
uncreative
saying.
people who need attention but
terrible
can't think of
taste.
anything funny to do and they're not on drugs.
God, dude,
You know
a
what does
raw
that?
hot dog.
Sober people. Gleekers.
No, I would
Ones
think a
that
drunk
gleek
person
and
would
yell in
do
your
that.
ear.
Let me tell you something about doing drugs and like being creative. Like obviously everybody knows I do drugs. You know, I think everybody does drugs. I think doing drugs is like a natural thing.
I love the
you
fuck
know?
out of coffee.
Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, I'll
me
drink the
three.
fuck out of some cold
Fuck yeah.
coffee. Ooh, I'll be buzzing.
Right?
But I could play Red Dead Redemption 2 all night
Yeah.
tonight if I drink 2
Yeehaw!
espressos. Yeehaw, motherfucker!
Get you some Brokeback Mountain in that tent, some virtual dick.
Oh, dude, if you could have sex in Red Dead Redemption 2, I'll be on next week to give you a review.
That's gonna be cyberpunk.
Dude, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
Next, also sent in some your buddy Ricky the Gleeker, the one that eats cold hot dogs with no hands. He sent in a video for Event Horizons Cynical Design.
Cyclical.
What is it?
Cyclical.
Oh, they trying to be all smart, them guys. I'll give you my synopsis, then y'all can give me your review.
All right.
It starts off with the band playing in a poorly lit room. It did have some cool effects with some glitches that go on. I was pretty impressed with that. I liked it. I was like, that's fucking wicked and not overused. They had close-ups of Smiley singing and some dude doing backups. They got some geometric shapes fading in and out that add a little color to a desaturated video. Lots of guitar close-ups. Like, man, that camera didn't back up from the guitar very far. Like, you could really see some hands and guitar. A lot of close-ups of the guitars. And then it kind of jumps around a lot. Like, every slight change in the music, they try to cut to the next scene to kind of give it
Right.
motion. It just got so hectic to me. I'm like, you could have just put a fucking strobe light on. Close-ups of cymbals. Not only do you get to see the guitar very closely, you get to see very close cymbals. Mayday, were you a fan of that?
Not really.
No? All right.
Not really.
You play drums, so I thought maybe
do.
you'd be like, ooh, close-up on cymbals.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
look, that's
Hey,
cymbal.
if
Look
the
at that thing
cymbals are
vibrate.
okay, I want to see the drums. Like, to me,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
if I was going to say my little one piece real quick, if
Yeah.
I was going to see the drums, show me the fucking...
Show me the drums.
Show me the double bass,
Yeah.
like when you're doing a
You
lot
want
of
just see a
technical
close-up
double
of one
bass.
cymbal?
If they did it right, like if it was a split screen of one of the China cymbals when he was doing the double bass, that would be sick on the screen.
All right.
Unfortunately, he eats raw hot dogs.
He's not even the drummer.
And if you want to know what happens next, the whole thing just repeats itself over and over until the song's over.
It's like a
Pretty
really
much.
bad video game.
I have a rebuttal to that.
All right. Did you watch the video?
Yeah, I saw this video when it first came out, so I don't have to rewatch it.
All right.
First of all, that's mood lighting. It's lighted that way for a reason. It's not poorly lighted. It's lighted dimly.
Hey, you want to give
for
him
a
a?
reason.
I'll give you my final thought.
Oh,
and
I'm
then-
sorry. I didn't know you had one.
No,
Go
that's
ahead.
all right.
Show. Yeah, please.
Overall, I think it's a waste of creative lighting and design. It lacked any creativity. Nothing interesting happens. And if you don't sing, you never got put on the video. I couldn't even see.
Face shown at all.
I didn't
So
notice
now
that
it
at
makes
all.
sense of why Ricky's got to eat cold hot dogs because he couldn't make it in his own band video. Just his guitar, which now he's whoring out.
Oh,
Who
that's
sent?
great.
If somebody gave that dude a free guitar and they watched that hot dog video, they ought to come pick him up personally. That person should be fired. You gave that dude a guitar. You got them all wet, cold, fucking hot dog water fingers all over.
He should be eating the fucking the cat food.
Yeah. You know what's
Doing
fucking?
next.
You know what I think it is? They set up to do like gay porn together and then just shot that before.
All right, Jesus Christ, dude. That's enough.
Kevin, what you think? You agree on all this or what? Can you save this video?
They had a really, really cool part in the song at the end, like this real groovy, open thing, whatever they do. I don't dig that style of music. I agree with you. The video was kind of stale, but I do think Event Horizon is the hardest working band in the city.
I would agree with that.
And
They're
I think
good. Their music's good. Just because I don't like
It's
music,
tight,
I
man.
can tell when it's done.
Yeah,
It's
it's
tight
like I
as
said,
fuck.
it's not my style, but dude, those guys, they put in the work, and like I said, I think they're hardest. If anybody deserves anything, it's them. They put in the work, 100%. And Ricky's such a funny guy to be around. He was fucking at me with Southport, and he was fun to hang out with.
You mean that?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's sitting there chewing on a raw hot dog.
Must they have yeah.
Well, this is before the hot dog is.
He shared-
I don't know
shared
how I
his
feel
snacks.
about the dude now. You know,
How many points would you take off?
Man, that poor boy's people scores low.
I'd give it a 2 czar.
Really? You giving them 2?
Yeah, I mean, what do you go to? 5?
What?
Or 10?
A people score?
Yeah.
People score goes all the way 150, meaning neutral.
Oh, 50 is neutral?
Yes.
65.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Put them in the positive.
Yeah, put them in a positive.
I'd
Mayday,
put him in
what
the
you-
negative.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a 40?
30?
Really?
What we say?
Damn,
30,
you don't
30
like-
to 40?
Allie, what about you?
Oh, you care what I think?
I do. I do.
I think you're like really off base. I think that the whole theme of it and like the look of it is a vibe they were going for. It's kind of washed out. It's kind of like light, but then it's dark at the same time. I think it provides a cool atmosphere. I think the video is artistic. That's why it's a lot of zoomed in shots and everything and kind of like abstract. You're not supposed to just like watch the band sit there playing. I think that's a lot more creative than a lot of videos you see where the band's just set up somewhere and you just see one shot of the band there.
In the woods.
It doesn't matter where. But you see way more than I'm looking at it again, and you definitely see everybody in the band. You don't just see
What?
the one person. Yeah, you're just
You
fucking
liar.
either retarded or blind.
You're a liar.
No, I didn't see it.
And there's a lot of cool effects, and
You're
I
just
really
trying to be nice.
No, I'm not. Like I saw this video a while back, and I thought it was cool when they first released it.
I did like the lighting. I thought the video itself looked cool. Like they got
Very
good shots.
cool look to it, and it, like the softness of it looks cool. But then like you can see everything real sharp, and I enjoy it. I like it.
It looked like they were playing in space.
Yeah, and that's
You
probably what they were
fucking
going for
space
because they're
dog.
kind of like a space-ish band. So.
All right.
Space metal.
Anyway, I liked it. And I like the song.
I do like the song. It's pretty good.
Of course, Ricky's relinquishing any control. I had no control over the video. And he said cold hot
It's
dogs
because
are fire.
It actually had some entertainment quality.
I don't think they're fire. I think they're actually cold.
Hot dog body.
Hot dog body.
Hot dog body.
Dude, so this is leading up to the show Saturday night, the Nazi party. Allie bought us tickets to.
That's enough.
Friday night, we go to the movies. And life, it seemed kind of boring and stale, and I was kind of ready for a kind of thriller movie, right? And we didn't really watch none during Halloween season, so I was kind of ready for a little adrenaline rush. And it slipped through the radar. A movie I had been watching the trailers going, that kind of looks cool, was Overlord. And it's a Bad Robot film, and I love Bad Robot's work. Like, if Bad Robot made it, I got to put a little stamp like this is potential to
gonna be
be
good,
really
right.
cool. And usually I got cool science fiction or thought-provoking shit with a good movie kind of backdrop behind it. And J.J. Abrams was involved in this, so I was like, all right, I got all the pieces to be a movie that I would like. It's the story of 2 American soldiers behind enemy lines on D-Day. That's the write-up on it, but man, it's so much more than that. Like, this movie fucking starts out with like one of the better scenes that I've seen in a movie, and that's like huge to me. If you could pull off an opening scene that really fucking gets you like, oh my god, I'm gonna watch 2 hours of this. I don't know if I can. Like, I remember the Terminator movie with Christian Bale. That opening scene to that is better than anything in the movie, but it's a great fucking scene that I remember being impactful. And the beginning of Mad Max, the new Mad Max, that one fucking, that's another great opening scene. Well, this one opens up. The movie never gets better than that opening scene, and it's fucking pretty badass. Reading about it, it's done with a lot of practical effects. Like, they tried to use practical effects more than CGI. And man, it looks fucking awesome. It's like you're watching a World War II movie in the beginning, and then it kind of transforms into more of like a, man, it's that survival thing where you got the guys in the woods behind enemy lines. They got to go blow up this tower. It's a communication tower, and they got to blow it down so that they can make the invasion on D-Day. And man, it's like a pretty decent and brutal fucking like war movie. Like, you know, it's
Fucking very brutal.
yeah, it's intense. It's a rated R, and they went all the way. It's not
Limbs
a fucking
were flying.
Yeah, it was an adult movie,
Yeah.
which was kind of nice for a change to be like, all right, we're watching an adult movie instead of like Disney fucking trying to make an action movie. But anyway, it was an intense World War II movie that then transforms in kind of like a horror zombie movie.
Kind of like Doom-ish.
Yeah. Was it? Oh no, what was that one that came out?
Wolfenstein?
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Yeah.
Where they got Nazis doing different experiments, and it creates these fucking like zombie things. And goddamn, some of the scenes are intense as fuck. Like the
Alright.
acting was good, except for this one guy. I don't like him. I don't remember his name. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. But he was like the captain guy. And he's like, what did you compare him to? You had two people.
I said he's like a bad mashup of Chris Pine and what's the guy that played the dad on Guardians 2? I can't think of his fucking name right now. Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell.
He's like a weird mixture of those two, but he's like a ginger kind of.
Yeah. He's looked like a TV actor.
I didn't really like him.
He should have been on a Netflix series, not in like a
But
big
they had
budget movie.
some really good actors in it, and the little girl was really cute. And
Yeah,
there
the
was a
chick
cute
was
little
cool.
boy too, like her little brother, who was an adorable little child. He was like 8 or something, and he was really cute, little French child, so he didn't really say anything.
Yeah,
I
the
like
kid
kids
was a
when
good
they're
actor.
quiet, but he was so precious. And then I don't know, just the movie looked fucking cool. It was gory as fuck, and it was scary. Like I was scared, and I was fucking jumping and shit. Like that fucking movie fucked me up. You know Chad Lott?
I do.
He made a post and said it was terrible and he hated it.
What?
Yeah, and he said that it was like a bad video game except not fun or something. I'm just like, what the fuck? Did we see the same movie that was intense as fuck?
Dude, he's one of
It
them
was
people.
like,
He's very smart.
I almost had as much PTSD as I did after Dunkirk. This was
Yeah.
some brutality.
Dude, Chad talks gay, remember?
Yeah, I guess it might have been a little too much for him, but I mean, I would say that it's a good movie. I can't say 100% like love that kind of a thing,
Right.
Because it was very brutal and gory and just horrible, but it was well done and it was a good movie and it was fucking intense. So
Yeah, it was just fun. Like, yeah, it wasn't a great. I'm not like blown away. I'm not gonna put it on
There was no
fucking
boring
list.
parts.
But yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. I enjoyed the shit.
Can we
out
talk
of it.
about what happened in the theater or no?
Yeah, let's talk about that. I invented a new term though while we were there. It's called unfit. Some people are just unfit to be in society.
Oh, I know exactly what this needs.
Allie, what happened?
So I go do my like mid-credit, previews pee, you know? Well, before the previews, they had this dude behind us, and he's like, I don't want to say he was foreign. He looked white, but like he had a kind of an accent, so maybe he was European or something, but he had a European, and I'm about to be a peon. No, but he fucking like was on the phone with, I guess, his wife or something. He's like, iced tea. They don't have iced tea. Oh, I did that. And just like kept talking real loud, and it's kind of annoying. It's like, yeah, the movie hasn't started yet. Previews haven't even really started yet, but like you're just annoying me. So
And
he
he was
already kind of
coughing and
started.
grunting a lot.
He kept
Making
just
a lot of these weird noises.
like a really bad cough too. I'm like, God
Yeah.
damn it! And I could tell he wasn't covering his
Bitch,
mouth.
better hurry up with that tea.
It's like, dude, I swear to God, you fucking spew whatever you got on me and be very upset.
Shortbread cookie.
So anyway, I go piss. I go walk in the bathroom, and somebody had a fucking shit explosion in one of the, you walk past all the stalls trying to find the least disgusting one. And I walk and I'm like, oh my God. Like, it was bad. It was one of the worst. I don't even know how it got
Looked
all
like
over
that dude who
everything.
stand on a
But dude,
landmine.
it looked like an explosion. It was all over the inner walls of the stall, all over the toilet, the back of the toilet, the front of the toilet, the floor. I was like, holy fucking
Some girl had
shit.
a really bad
Not
night.
squeaky
It was the
clean.
grossest
No,
thing.
not squeaky
Dude, it was one of the
clean.
grossest things I've ever seen. It was horrible. I'm like, oh my God. And dude, later on when I went pee midway through the movie, it was still there. Like,
Oh.
nobody in there touched it or tried to clean it or nothing. I couldn't believe it.
And what movie theater was this?
Elmwood Palace
yeah, I'm
20.
never going.
The bathrooms are always horrible.
It's going down.
We do go at the very end. Mayday, what's wrong? You doing the
Still
John
though,
Target over
goddamn,
there?
you're gonna tell me
I do
that
the
no
John
employees
Target.
walked
I
in
do
there,
the John
nobody saw that,
Target.
nobody noticed that bullshit. It even looked like they emptied the like
was
the paper
bullshit.
dispense or whatever. So I know somebody was in it.
Oh, absolutely.
So anyway, I come back, and this was one of the fucking craziest things I've ever seen. I come back, I'm walking up, I'm trying to see where we're at, I'm looking for Zartome, and then I see the seat where I'm supposed to sit, and I see a chair next to that, and there's feet in the chair. Like, I don't know if this makes sense. It's hard to explain.
We're in the IMAX
feet-
theater. And the
it's
seat,
an IMAX?
Yeah,
So
it's
it's like you gotta.
So you're
holy
right on top of
shit.
each other. It's not like you were in the Dolby where there's room and you have a
there's
wall
still,
between you.
There's still
Still a
more
decent
space
amount of
than
room.
There's
yes.
more space
I
than
don't
a
know
regular
how it was
theater.
humanly possible.
Hold
He
on,
must
I'm
have
not
been.
done yet.
I'm
I didn't get to
fucking-
explain what I saw, and you're already telling me.
He must have been at least 7 foot tall.
He was very tall, okay, but I don't give a fuck about that, okay? So then his feet and his shoes were resting on the seat next to me where your butt goes. So I looked at him and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I see his head. His head is on the butt of his seat. So he is laying down like you would be fucking going to bed.
expanding the 2 chairs.
His head is on his seat. His whole entire body is laying across his seat and the top of the seat in front of him, and his knees are bent and his legs are on, his fucking legs and feet are on the seat next to me. And I'm like, is this real life? And I sit down and the previews are kind of loud at that point, and I was like, what? This dude's fucking psychotic. And like as I'm saying that, it gets quiet. So I think he heard me, and his wife said something to him or like hit him or something. And then all of a sudden he picked his legs up and he moved and got back to normal. I'm like, God, thank God. What was this guy thinking? Are you serious? So then we're watching the movie. He's coughing. It's annoying me. I'm like, this fucking dude, man.
I'll just die already.
We're about halfway through
Hey, you
it.
want to
and
go to a good party tomorrow night?
I have some pretty serious peripherals. And if there's anything going on next to me, like remember the guy that was spinning the hat that time and all that weird shit, I'll see that. It'll distract the fuck out of me and I cannot focus. So I'm watching this goddamn movie, and next thing I know, I feel something swinging next to me. And I can hear something. I mean, I can see something in my peripheral. I look. His fucking legs are back there, and he's swinging them back and forth like a fucking
like
child on a
child
goddamn
on a swing set.
I mean, yes, and this is real. This happened. I'm like, is this real life? This guy had to be in his mid-50s. He's not a child.
Or
He didn't
is
seem to
it
be retarded.
fantasy?
And I'm like, what is fucking going on? And I kept looking and kept making these fucking faces and shit, hoping he would stop. And he stopped swinging them, but he didn't take them back up into where his spot is for a long fucking time. Like, he really just chilled with it and just left them there.
Probably works for WWL.
But I mean, how
Probably
disrespectful and inconsiderate, and then you got your dirty fucking shoes on a seat where somebody else has to sit. And you know they don't clean the theaters in between all the showings, and yes, this was the last showing of the night, but it's like, dude, fuck you. Like, that was disgusting.
I hope they clean the theaters like they better than they clean the
I
bathrooms.
should have said something too. I should have said, dude, are you fucking serious? Get your goddamn feet off my row. You're
That's
not on
gross.
this row. You didn't buy this seat. You can't touch it. Get your goddamn motherfucking feet out of here. That was worse than the vultures and the eaters and all that shit that you don't normally do.
maggots.
The maggots.
There
There was
wasn't a
something
lot
else
of
weird
maggots
too.
there.
When we first walked in there, we're looking
Oh,
for our
look,
seats.
we walk in and no one's in there. There's like maybe one couple way up high and then this other couple like
In the middle.
It's gonna be
so then we
nice.
go up and we get to our letter and then I'm walking and I'm like,
We
no,
walk
this
halfway
is
down.
our seats. And I was like,
No, wait. We
maybe
walked
it's-
down halfway
No,
down the aisle. These two kids are sitting there, or maybe late kid, maybe early adults. We walk up and he's like, well, where's our seat? I said, it must be on the other side of them. So we politely go around instead of getting between their legs and the seat. We come all the way to the other side and I'm like, no, this is literally, they're in our seats. And they just kind of sitting there, not saying anything, not checking or nothing. And finally they're like, oh, are we in y'all's seats? I'm like, yes. Like, I said, I'm sorry, but yes, y'all are. And they didn't even say anything or look at their thing to figure out where they were supposed to be sitting. They just got up. So they obviously weren't supposed to be there.
Riff raff.
They were skipping, jumping. They probably went to the movie before. And we're gonna go
So,
chill and
yeah.
watch this one, and then didn't even think. The fucked up thing was that hardly anybody was in there, but they just happened to pick the fucking.
Well, you know what they
two
probably
seats.
did? They probably cheap as fuck. They probably bought tickets to the
That's what
regular
you
movies
said.
that are not assigned seats. I didn't get to. You didn't let me finish what the fuck I'm saying.
Oh yeah, God.
They probably used
nail
to go.
these guys,
Shut
Allie.
up. They're probably used to going to the movies where there's not assigned seats, so they figure you can just sit wherever. So I don't think it was disrespectful.
I'm pretty sure they had WWL shirts on.
They did pick the best seats in the house, but that's because that's my seats.
Yeah, they work for WWL.
I got a fucked up story. Something happened to me that if Brian wouldn't have saw it, I don't think nobody would have believed me.
But you putting fucking chapstick on? You want?
Man, leave that man alone. All
Thank
right,
you,
check out my back.
thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. My zombie warrior right here.
The lipstick protects me from the zombies.
It protects me from the zombies.
right,
Dude, if you put on chapstick, and I'm also wearing the new fragrance by Southern Brutality called Southern Brute.
Brute aftershave.
Outside the guitar set of me and Brian smoking a cigarette, and they had this black guy. He's handicapped, but he was pointing to Brian and screaming at Brian for a cigarette. And Brian didn't have any. I said, well, I got you, man. So I walk over to him, give him the cigarette. He lights it, takes a puff, and then he goes to rip off the filter. I'm like, oh, damn, this dude's G'ing it up.
Yeah.
Throws it on the ground and walks away.
Wait, I thought he was handicapped.
Well, walks away. He had like a walker.
Oh.
You know, like the little red
Wait,
walker
so
where you
he
can like
broke
sit.
the cigarette in half and then just walked away.
Yeah, he took one puff, broke it in half, threw it, and walked away.
Them one spirits.
Oh, see, that's
What a fucking asshole! Like,
said,
was he
Brian-
trying to make a point? Or
I don't know. I'm saying, Brian, I'm glad you witnessed that, because if I would have told somebody, they would have never believed me.
That's wild.
That dude, I'm like, that's the first time that's ever fucking
Thanks
happened
for
to me.
Bummed
wasting
the
my
cigarette
fucking
for one
cigarette,
drag.
asshole.
One puff, boy, and flick that shit.
This ain't,
I was like,
this ain't
damn.
menthols. I only smoke free menthols.
Fucking prick.
Like, why did you just shit in my mouth?
What's wrong with people?
Probably works for WWL.
Probably,
Pretty sure.
yeah.
Definitely.
He
seems like
definitely had
that
a
kind of person.
WWF shirt on. And his walker was sponsored by WWL as well.
A shake it out.
A shake it out.
Dude, coming to the movies this week, Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald or something. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Dude, these things. This movie's rated PG-13. Isn't this like fucking? What's it called? The wizard
Unicorns
thing?
and shit, yeah.
Ah, that guy, the wizard, Harry Potter.
Ah,
Is this the continuation of those movies? I
have no
They got like
idea.
two of them out. They look
I've never
weird.
watched Harry Potter.
Yeah, they look at like a Lord of the Rings. I always regret ever watching Lord of the Rings. Amazing movie. The second
never
one's
seen that either.
It's a masterpiece. The second one in that trilogy is an incredible movie. I don't like it. I don't like hobbits. I don't like all that fucking like. It's like corny Dungeons and Dragons and shit. I don't know. I just
You're not
don't
fighting
like
a fucking lion, dude, or a tiger. You know what I mean? Slaying motherfucking tiger.
Yeah, Harry Potter just was not cool and like this,
Yeah, I
this
never was
new
into
one.
that. I never watched the movies or read the books.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people like that shit
People are
really
fanatics.
like that
They
shit.
are fanatics. They like live that.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
like that time period that they kind of base it all in always.
I don't even
like
know
that
what
weird
man.
European.
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah.
They don't have like indoor plumbing.
The
and
European
shit.
time
Like,
period.
Yeah, they just wear weird clothes.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Pre-medieval times.
chicks, the way they dress the chicks is kind of dumb with
hobbits.
them big poofy dresses or them the
Ain't nothing wrong
shoestring
with
things they
big
gotta
poofy
wrap
dresses. Shut up.
around them.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Corsets and
I don't
shit.
like that whole time
Well,
period.
good. Then you can go fucking live in another one.
I don't know why you're attacking me.
I
Look,
just like those kind of
take
clothes.
your anger
Fuck
out
off.
on
I'm
the
gonna wear
fucking-
that shit every
on the
day from now
racists.
on.
Yeah.
Think I won't.
all that anger. That's why
Can't
you
wait
invite me
to
to
show you
Nazi
my new
parties.
Victorian era fucking wardrobe.
You sound like the girl on Zombies, Allie.
Good, I am a zombie. That's right.
Ain't gonna get revived.
Yeah, and guess what? She don't shut up, and neither do I. I can keep going all night, baby.
Anyway, I'm not going to see that movie. I don't like it.
I don't like you.
Netflix reviews. We finished Daredevil season
Yes.
2. Season 3, right?
Yes.
What'd you think?
I didn't want it to end. I
Really?
did not want it to end. Yeah, that show is so fucking good, man. It's one of my favorite shows ever. It's just awesomely done. It's so good. It's the closest thing to the fucking Batman trilogy that was done by Christopher Nolan. That's the mood and how good it looks, and the acting's fucking fabulous, and the story's really well done and well written. Whoever did,
The story
directed,
was
produced,
great.
and whoever did it, I mean, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was everything I liked about season 1.
Yep.
And just way more of it.
Yep.
And they left out everything that kind of reminded me of season 2.
Yeah, and like there was it was like cool because it was so far removed from all the other series.
Yep.
Also, like there was none of the hand stuff. There was none of the, you know what I mean? Like all the stuff from all the other. You didn't see any characters from. They made little mentions and little Easter eggs to them, but that was it.
I'm
this
gonna
was
still
really
put
a true Daredevil.
Jessica Jones season 1 as the number 1 Netflix kind of Marvel show, and this at number 2.
Yeah.
Like it was that good. It was fucking the second best Marvel Netflix show out there. D'Onofrio is just incredible in that
Yeah,
role.
Kingpin
Like,
is
that
the
is so fun to watch. He's just this badass motherfucker that you're like, damn, it's fun to fucking watch. Like he
I heard
pulls
it's a
off that
tremendous
villain.
show.
Oh, he single-handedly like carries that show. And that chick Karen that plays Karen Page, she was pretty good. She cries a lot. She's gonna be in this. Dude, we seen a
cries.
trailer for this movie Escape Room. That was one of the trailers we seen. This fucking thing looks intense. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of a neat room movie, kind of like that stuck in a room.
It's an
group
escape
of
room.
people.
It's an
type thing?
escape room movie, except it's like a escape room that like kills you. So it's kind of
Oh,
like
nice.
Saw, but not really.
They hit a Robin Hood trailer. That looks fucking horrible.
Yeah, why would they do
yeah,
that? I don't know why
that
you're gonna
again,
remake
man.
that.
Yeah,
There's
put
been
that out
enough
with that
Robin
Harry
Hood.
Potter magic bullshit.
There's been enough Robin Hood.
I don't like that. That Battle
Never
Angel.
get better than the original, baby.
That's
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
baby.
Alita Battle Angel looks fucking cool to me. I didn't like the way it looked at first, like visually, but now I kind of come around with it. And Waltz is in it, Christoph Waltz. Which
He's
that dude,
awesome. I
he's
love
awesome.
Christoph Waltz.
And the little robot chick fucks people up and then looks pretty entertaining. I don't know why. It's just really fun to see a child just be badass. I don't know why. I
think
like
she's
that.
a child.
What?
Talking about the girl in the movie.
I don't know.
Doesn't seem like
it's
a child.
weird thing to argue about, but
No, I don't think she. What do you mean child? Like what age?
she looks prepubescent.
No, I don't think so.
doesn't
I think
have
she's
breasts.
like a teenager. Yeah, she does.
What?
They're just
She's
small.
like a little robot girl.
She's not a baby.
And the way
robot
Geppetto
girl.
talks to her, he talks to her like a child.
Yeah, because he don't know what else to do. He found this fucking weird robot.
She's not older than 16 years old.
Right, but that's not a child. I mean, kind of is, but you know what I'm saying. Like I thought you're making it sound like it's like a 5-year-old running around whooping ass. That would be cool.
That would even be better, yes.
Yeah.
I would like that. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Like a
There's-
younger.
She looks like a
11.
young woman. She's a young woman, not a child to me.
Okay, gotcha.
But it
Sorry.
could have looked
I'll
much
work on my
cooler if it
terminology.
would have been like fucking
Send Paul
Ghost
a
in the
message. He
Shell
can
or
explain it
something.
to you.
The way they did the CGI to me looks like a modern day Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like it doesn't fit
Nice.
into the rest of the movie. Like
She's
she
supposed to be
doesn't
an
look
android,
real.
though.
But it doesn't look like a robot in a movie. It looks like a fake CGI face on a robot body. It's
Robot
strange.
body.
Robot body. I've seen better like don't you think that when the robot on Ghost in the Shell, don't you think it looked like a robot, but it still looked like it fit to the movie because it was still Scarlett Johansson as a person?
You know what I think? When I look at the movie, kind of like when I watch what's that guy, Tim Burton? When I watch the movies, I don't necessarily watch them for it to look real. I just watch it for that style.
Right, but it would have looked cool if the rest of the movie was in that style. See what I'm saying? Like if everything
Yeah.
was in that weird drawing style, that would have been cool. But
Just a full
she
CGI
just looks
movie?
stupid to me. She
Yeah.
just doesn't fit. But I still want to see it. I think the fighting scenes look badass and everything, and I like the way the robot body looks. Robot body.
Robot body.
I like the way
Can
that
you
looks.
eat a robot body with no hands?
Maybe we could try.
Body.
All right.
Scrumptious.
Maybe you watched some of Haunting on Hill House or something like that?
The Haunting of Hill House.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
I know
that
it's a
name.
fucking pain in the ass. Now we just call it Hill House. Like once
Gotcha.
you're in it, you just
Yeah,
do
just
Hill
call
House.
it Hill House. That's
Man,
fine.
that shit is creepy as fuck, dude. They got
Yeah.
a couple really creepy scenes. It's kind of a slow burner, but it's done very well, man. I gotta say. I'll just skip to the highlights. It is a little slow starting, but the way they build it with the sound effects and the mixing of it, it's really, really done well. I gotta say, they had a couple scenes where it's just like a cane. You hear a cane, and these ghosts are fucking some shit up. It gets pretty creepy. They've got some lesbian action involved in it, some modern day shit. Oh yeah, it gets kind of
Lesbian ghost?
No, like real time
sluts?
lesbian
Oh, what?
fucking shit.
Oh, those
Oh,
they
yeah.
show some good scenes there.
If you're into that kind of
Are
thing.
they hot though? It does matter.
Oh yeah, they're
Okay,
definitely hot
all
on
right.
there. It's not like none of that fucking.
You know how Gal Gadot looks? They look nothing like her. They look more like men.
You got those.
Made it like
what's those shoes?
Is it a dog and a pig?
All right.
Your track record.
And one of the odd things I found about it, odd and kind of weird in a way, is it took me a minute, and I kept on looking at one of the characters. I was like, man, who is that? Who is that?
Who is that?
That's fucking
The
Henry
dude from
Thomas.
Gremlins.
No,
Who's
the
Henry
kid
Thomas?
from fucking E.T.
Oh, what? The
Yeah.
little kid?
The little boy?
Henry
Elliot?
Thomas, yeah.
Elliot,
Yeah, him.
Elliot.
That's him grown up
Oh,
40
shit, I thought he
some odd
died or
years,
just went
45
away
years
or
later. And it's like, damn.
Yeah, I heard PPV talking about it.
My boy
I thought
can
that
fucking
shit was
act. I'll
legit.
give him that. You
Really?
know what I mean?
Well,
He
better,
does
fuck.
well.
Boy was in fucking E.T.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it
That's
doesn't matter
fucking
who he is.
iconic movie. That movie like shaped fucking history.
Yeah, but he was also 5 years old.
Yeah, and he did a fucking incredible job. I believe.
Look at
it.
Corey Feldman. He was great when he was young.
Yeah,
Then
but he
look
got
what
raped.
turned-
It's a little different. This one I think was a little shielded. That's why
Yeah,
you
he
didn't see
never
him
starred
for
in
a
a
while.
Bryan Singer movie.
No. This one was a little shielded. He ain't gonna get wild.
Wasn't Drew Barrymore in E.T.?
Yeah, she was.
The little
She
girl?
was
She
awesome
was.
too.
Yep.
She in Firestarter?
Yep.
All right.
You saw that on Netflix too. I kind of wanted to watch that. I was like, man, what is this?
You ever seen Firestarter? Oh, yeah. It's pretty
Really?
funny.
She's getting all wound up.
I'm about to smack my bitch up. Smack my bitch up.
Try it,
I do the John
motherfucker.
talking. I do the
Try it,
John talking. I shake it
motherfucker.
out. I shake it out. That's about it, man. Kevin, thank you, man. That was an exciting weekend.
Oh, it was. I'm glad to be alive. Glad to be
Yeah, I'm fucking glad to be alive too.
here.
Make it out alive.
Yeah, glad to glad to be in a band that doesn't suck.
How is the band that doesn't suck going?
That's okay. We're looking for a bass player. We got Matt David involved.
Until the flyer incident.
You
got enough trouble.
Got enough trouble. We got a few people involved that want to like legit, like real people, not like fake stuff, like Facebook stuff, that we used to do.
Okay.
And it's great because we've been making them do like daily video challenges, and this is strictly for me and Brian's enjoyment.
Oh, you selfish bastards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like we're in a group message with everybody. And I got to tell you, out of the 16 people that are doing this, Matt David comes back with the best videos and on time. Like, we give these people, like, we call it House of Ghost Bases Road Rules Challenge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, wait. It's video challenges we give these poor fucks every day. And like one of them from Matt, I think this was Brian's. He's like, I want you to go to a random person and ask them if they know about House of Goats, and whatever they say, oh no, that band sucks, And dude, it's like you have till 12 p.m. to do this
And record this
and record it, yeah. And Matt David's always, dude. He's never been late. All the other dudes, like, we'll get a video like 10 hours later.
Flaky ass musicians,
yeah, and then we review the videos. So like, I might offer 20 points, and the goal is to get to 100 points, and nobody's even close. Matt Davis' closest, I think, is like 50. Right. But like, I'll offer.
Do you get 50 points if you could play bass?
No. I mean,
it's not important in this band.
That's default. Yeah, I mean, that's default. That's just default. But it's been going great. And we'll deduct points for like time sensitive stuff, and like you could be at 60 and then boom, down 30.
Like Brawler's people score.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's going good. It's going good.
Fucking selfish bastards.
It's fun to work with different people.
First show that they do, you ought to use all those videos as promotion for it. They get 25 points if they let you do that.
I already told me and Brian had a conference call with Matt David, and because he's gonna be playing a show with us. We don't know if it's gonna be full time or not. We don't know if any of these guys are gonna be full time or not.
Might want to do like the Jack Rock experience.
Yeah. For I'm planning on doing Battle of the Bassist, and I want Vinny and Daniel from Give It Hell to come judge it.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Got the right guys for the job.
Got the right guys for the job, and then we're gonna have a celebrity judge as well. So it's gonna be 3 judges, and we got I think 5 people on board for it. It's probably gonna happen like early next year.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Good. Something to look forward to.
Yeah, you'll know early next year. We'll come back with like a full crew, with like a full-time basis, hopefully.
All right.
So, yeah. But other than that, we're just, racist bigots, just living our daily lives, So, hey guys,
Good shit.
Oh, we got a new song about snowflakes, which is gonna be fun. Yeah.
Just in time for winter. Maybe I'll come out with some recorded music too.
Oh yeah, we're actually gonna talk to a dude about that. Mayday, you want to record us?
3 songs.
Am I recording Matt David?
No, we had
figure
already
something out.
We had already decided Shane would fill in on bass, on the recording, because we had planned on doing this in like the next 3 months.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I got the recording guy right here and the new T-shirt design.
Yeah,
Hopefully we'll
dude,
be
I
coming out
started working
soon.
on that.
Yeah,
I got to be working on that.
All right.
The sketches you showed me are great.
Y'all get something
It
done,
works
we'll
great.
get something done.
All right, that'll work. But yeah, shit. I don't want to say when we're playing and where we're playing and the name, because that's all kind of The Secret.
Yeah.
Southport Hall.
But yes, December.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall. No, it's not at Southport, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
You have to be a racist to play there. And unfortunately, I'm a bigot, but not a racist, so it doesn't fit, you know. And Mark doesn't have $56,000 to play us either, so.
Yeah, you can't even get Dungeness crabs.
No.
Fuck that complex.
And also, fuck WWL one more time.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, buddy.
Good shit, man.
Can I
Can't
say
wait.
something
Yes.
too? Okay.
I changed my mind. Now it's time.
So, I didn't know if you really wanted to go to this or not, Zartome, but you had clicked that you're going to M-Hog Podcast 500th episode after party at Babylon on this Saturday.
Oh, is that this weekend?
That's this weekend.
All right.
So, I didn't know if you really wanted to go or not, but I figured I would mention it. They have a band called Teratoma, Project Ascension, who's the dudes that are trying to win Brawler's birthday thing. They've been hardcore, and I think they actually finally surpassed Event Horizon, who can't even play.
Yeah,
so that's pretty
exactly.
good. Lucy Fears Goats. That's Lil George's band. I know you know him.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a problem I have.
Uh-oh.
Do you guys remember Insane Clown Posse
I
at
do.
Southport Hall?
Southport Hall.
So here, there's this band, Teratoma, is from Mississippi, and they're calling it shock rock. What is that? It says, these guys are Mississippi's answer to Gwar meets Green Jelly meets The Mentors meets Cannibal Corpse.
Oh, I don't want to go now.
Yeah, it's going to be really
We
It
just stay
literally
outside.
says, warning, you may get some blood, quote unquote, food coloring and water on you. So please be aware of this. If you don't want it on you, stand away from the act or stay away completely.
How are you going to stand away from the act in Babylon?
Or stay away
Yeah.
completely.
You are the act.
I didn't know Bob.
It's all in
Rob
fun. We
was
don't want
ready
anybody to be
to.
angry or upset.
I didn't know Rob was ready to remodel that place.
That's what I'm saying,
That's what
dude.
you had that
So-
show before you
Shit.
closed it
That's
down.
right.
So, like, I'm kind of, like, torn on it. Like, it'd be interesting to
No,
see, maybe.
it's-
I do want to
nah,
see
I don't
Lucy
like
Fears
shit
Goats. I
thrown
want
on
to
me.
see Project Ascension because they've really been blowing themselves up to be, like, this really great band. So I'd be interested to see them. But, man, I don't know, man. Like, this
I'd
shock
see-
rock sounds
You could just
terrible.
go outside there and that.
Yeah,
You
I'd
want
see who
to?
you want to see and then just leave before the
Yeah, because they
mess-
play
the mess
last, so
starts.
we could go
fuck
see. Yeah.
that.
I'd like to stop in and tell Buddy Wayne, congratulations. Like, that's awesome. I was talking about earlier, our shows come and go, and it's difficult to get together and continue doing things at any level. And that they've done 500 shows. That's
impressive.
All right, well, in that case, it's time for out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do it. But it's 10:15.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's time.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Thanks, man. Last week, Allie brought us to a Nazi party. Where are we going this week to get fake blood thrown on us?
Tell you what, I'm not, like, I'll go outside, yeah. Like, I might peek my face in there, but I will not go through that again, getting fucking spewed with whatever gross shit some band. I don't really understand that about bands. Like, I don't get the ones that spray shit on people, but then the people like it. Well, they tar and feathered those motherfuckers at ICP, and then people like, swinging their one tooth around. They loved it, man. They literally Fago and feathered them. The feathers were sticking to this gross shit, and these people were like fucking all on the stage and women bathing in it, and I'm like, this is fucking gross. I could be crazy, but I don't get into that. I've never seen
Insane-
War. I don't know what they do. But I
Insane
don't.
Clown Posse was the most incredible live concert experience I've ever had in my
Oh, you like when I
entire
get hit in the
life.
face with stuff, huh?
Unfortunately, you were a victim to my entertainment,
Yeah,
and I'm
thanks.
sorry about that. I wish it was somebody else, anybody else, practically, except my mother.
Except that it was me.
And I'm sorry about that. But other than that, watching what took place that night at Southport Hall,
Southport Hall.
that was incredible. I can't believe they're going to do that at House of Blues.
I
There's no
don't-
way.
How
That's
is
like a
House
whole
of-
weekend, huh?
I was just
Yeah.
blown away.
Can
It
you
was
believe how
so
Blues gonna allow
extreme.
that? They have such, like, intricate
These
decor
guys
in
would
there.
have to really step it up and have like a sprinkler sprinkling out blood everywhere, maybe to outdo it. So it just was going to be an inconvenience to me. I don't want shit thrown on me.
No.
You know what? I'm not unfit. I don't want to get shit all over me. I just got new shoes.
Or
Yeah.
white sneaks.
Got me some Clay Thompsons, bro. Next night, right after I ordered, broke the record, 14 3-pointers. I'm like, dude, look, check that out, boy.
Nice. Swoosh.
I don't know what we're gonna do next week, and not knowing what we're gonna do this week worked out really well. So I'm just gonna roll with that.
I don't know if you get lucky to have like 2 white power parties.
No.
2 weekends in a row.
They don't have those all the time.
No.
WWL's got other things to promote. You fucking disgusting degenerates.
Fuck
You are
you,
unfit
WWL.
for the power that you have controlling people's reality with your fucking fake ass news. And I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, goddamn, that's bad. Like, dude, Donald Trump's a fucking moron, but you know what? Y'all people are making him look like he might actually be onto something. That's the saddest part. Like, dude, I do not want to believe, like, they got this big fake news fucking machine that's working to pit people against people for voting and to instill hate in people's heart. I don't want to believe that to be true. Maybe WWL just made a mistake. Maybe not.
Yeah, I doubt it. Fuck you.
Well, we got to give them one thing. They did change the headline after they were asked to.
Right, but a
But
headline...
there's so much damage has already been done. Yeah, I know. So
He
much
had to
damage.
go above and beyond.
Yep,
kinda too late,
You put
yeah.
my life and other people's lives at risk for promoting, to me, an act of terrorism, and that's fucking disgusting, you degenerate fucks. Till next week, keep it not real.